You want sports? We got sports for you right here, Woodward Sports.
I'm never late. I'm always on time.
Oh.
When have I ever watched him?
I want wings and pizza.
Is wings and pizza?
I want wings and pizza.
Yeah. I played with that gorilla. You hear me?
Okay. You have a Tesla. You float here.
Let's go!
Stop.
Let's go!
Let's go!
FriYAY! Let's go to the Dominican Republic.
Let's go!
Let's go to the Dominican Republicans.
I'm not going to the Dominican Republicans, but let's go.
Stop.
Where? To the moon?
Dominican Republicans.
To the moon!
All right, don't you want to go to the Dominican Republicans? The DRs? Do you want to go to the DRs?
I just want to have a good show without Sean just...
Let's go!
Oh, here we go. Yep.
Okay, can you tell them why we're saying let's go, though?
Hold on, I'm going to play
Something
my audio
special
message.
happened.
All right,
Oh,
see if
boy.
this will pick it up.
Oh, God.
Let's go!
Stop, please. Please make it stop.
That's all I hear in the chat. All I see is LFG.
Stop it!
Exclamation mark times 10.
Oh, are they
I came
happy
into
about
work
the...
today, so we have this group text message. And again, listen,
That
I have nobody to
I'm trying to
blame
lead
but
the group.
myself. Shame on me for even checking the text. I have given up delete and be free. My life was so much easier when I would hit slide and delete. And like in the span of 7 seconds, I'm not making this up. 4 different people said, let's go. It's like said all the time. So I came into work today and I did a little experiment. I just started walking around and good morning. And somebody would look at me and go, let's go. Like androids. Like they're all programmed androids. Hey, Mikey, how are you this morning? Let's go.
Let's get some let's go in the chat.
Hi, Alyssa.
we've
How
got
are
'em.
you this morning? Let's go. Hey, what's up, Stick? How was your show this morning? Let's go.
Hey, Kennedy.
Let's go.
Stick, they're androids.
To the moon.
It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
to the moon?
It's messed up.
Oh, you can tell somebody who's investing in Safe Moon.
Not me.
You're not investing in Safe
So
Moon?
I see Easy, and I'm like, all right. So I'm gonna try a little something different with Easy, and I go, hey, Easy, let's go. And I go, where are we going? Easy goes, to the moon. I'm like, rats, he got me. So then I'm like, how are we gonna get to the moon? And it was like his computer chip that they turned him into an android with didn't know how to compute. And he started going like this. Does not compute. And smoke started coming out. So you know what happens? The computer chip resets after doing this a couple minutes, and he just goes, let's go.
Please make it stop. I think it's just your ability to turn a phrase into something that's just...
A phrase! It's a movement for you sickos!
It's a movement.
Let's go!
Hey, I heard LFG. Are you guys excited for the U.S. women's soccer documentary that's happening?
LFG!
It's called LFG.
Sean, what does LFG stand for?
Let's fucking go!
Oh, you almost...
I can't with Sean right now.
Hey, Lions Super Bowl 2022.
Let's go! Hey,
Yeah,
I'm on board.
all right.
I'm on board.
Let's go!
God.
I
Football's
tried to
coming
fight it, but
on.
I can't help it.
What are we doing here, guys?
That's exactly it.
What are we
Stop
doing
it.
here?
I decree.
Let's be great!
Ban it.
Let's be great! Let's freaking go!
Ban it.
Not good, great!
I don't want to hear it anymore. It's over. Let's go's over. No more let's go.
No, let's go.
It's FriYAY, let's go home.
No,
I drink to that.
no,
That's a good
guys.
one.
I drink to that.
I said that I got enough sleep last night. We're gonna have a great show. And what else did I say, Sean?
Let's go!
Someone said Piston Stock said Jared Goff. Let's go!
Let's go!
What are we doing here, guys?
Can I? No, what is Let's Go? Where did it start? Who did it?
I have no clue.
We don't know, but it became a thing.
I don't
I
know.
think it was a Stick and Joey thing because they had Woodward Sports, Let's Go. And then next thing you know, Mr. Campbell's doing it, Chris Hansen's doing it. I mean, it's blown up.
I don't know if that's the case here. I'll drink to that, though.
Okay.
Let's Go was before Woodward Sports,
Nope.
right?
No.
No.
Nope.
Is that lies? Are we lying
I think
to the
that's a
people?
lie.
I'm not lying.
I
We
gotta
don't lie
be
to the
honest with you.
people.
I think it's lying Friday.
Oh, okay. Let me contact the trademark department real quick. Because you're wrong.
Oh, Keith said Tom Brady, yet another thing he is responsible for. I think Tom Brady's
Tom
been saying
Brady
Let's
did the
Go
Let's
for a
Go?
while.
Never heard of her.
Hey, Maz, don't you love Tom Brady?
Let's go!
Hey, but Tom Brady said it, Maz.
Let's go! He's an android. The chip's in him now. He can't stop it. You could make me say anything.
Joique is so ready.
Jared Goff is great. Let's go!
Joique is so ready to go home. He's done.
Okay, but in all fairness, everyone's very excited this morning because we got verified on Twitter, and that is like sort of a big deal. So
No. That's a
let's
big
go.
deal. You know what that does? It solidifies us.
Right.
It solidifies us. And you know what? When you get solidified, you know what that means? It means absolutely dog shit.
Coming from a person who is verified.
Right.
Joique, thank you.
Verified.
Thank you.
Joique's
You know,
verified
people
and
have
doesn't
asked
even
me,
tweet half
why
the
aren't
time.
you verified? And I
You know
said,
what though?
"For
It's a social status. That's what it is.
It's a hierarchy.
Well, Lottie freaking da.
But, Sean, let's go.
Let's go. I guess I have to go get verified now because let's go.
You know how hard it is, the verification process. So recently Twitter changed it. You have to have like 3 articles about you in the past 6 months. You have to like there's a whole checklist. It's no longer like, oh, if you've got nice boobs. Because I would have been verified a long time ago.
I guess I'm verified then.
I guess Kennedy's on her way.
Oh.
Why?
I don't know how to reply to that.
I just want to ask you guys, now that we have the blue check mark, do you think that we're any better?
Yeah.
Well, what?
This is what it is. This is
Clearly.
what it is. In life,
Uh-oh.
here you go. This is
getting
this is
deep.
Papa Sean. There's some wisdom from Papa Sean. Life in society gives you a social status, but deep down inside, we all have the same dignity.
I don't know about that.
We do.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Let's be great.
That's what these maniacs
Let's
do.
be great.
That's only art.
You
That's not the
think
whole
I'm
station.
joking? You walk down the hallway and there's the room with the bunch of guys that I don't know other
The
than Juicy
intern
Jeff.
room. The
There's
intern room.
like one room where there's a bunch of dudes in that room, and then there's like Juicy Jeff. And so I walk by the room and let's go. And I don't
I don't want to go.
go. I texted Art this morning. I go, Art, now do I pack heavy? Do I need to
didn't
bring
know
some
what the
water
hell
or
you were
snack?
talking
I'm ready
about.
for golf.
Where am I
I'm
going?
ready for dinner. I'm ready for Dave and Buster's.
You're
Dave
going.
and
And I'm ready for
Buster's.
DNR.
Wait, hang on.
I'm
Time
in
out.
DR.
You're going to Dave & Buster's?
Yeah. I'm
When you
there.
going? Tonight?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
He's going to the Dave and Buster's in the DR.
They have a Dave & Buster's in the Dominican
Hey,
Republic.
you better watch when you say DR because there's Dominican Republic. There's also DR Congo and DR.
Oh, God.
Oh God,
So,
Fish, why do you know so
just
much about
so you
DR?
know.
Stop it, please.
Knock
Make it
it off.
stop.
Let's go.
Let's go to
You
our
want to share
first
some of those
topic.
other audio messages, Sean?
I'm very proud of it. I did it by myself. Nobody helped me.
Nobody helps you.
What about your audio messages, Art? I got a
Yeah.
bunch of them
No,
saved.
I think
Oh,
we should
yeah.
stay
Yeah, I
away
got a
from
bunch
those.
of them
I
saved.
think we should stay away from those. You know, the thing is I trust you because I keep the audio messages with just you, and
boy.
that's a very bad idea moving forward.
Art, can you do some imitations of the people that we
it
work with?
won't
I
play.
really enjoy your imitations.
It won't play.
Hello, everybody. It's Speakeasy Sports. It's all about me.
There, I did it.
That one made me sweat.
He's
That-
Bowser! He's a real-life Bowser!
Do it again.
Speakeasy Sports.
my
Hello,
God.
everybody. Let's go.
Whole lot of mean today, everyone.
Speak
Whole
easy,
lot of
baby. Speak
mean.
easy.
Every
Speak
time
easy,
we
baby.
talk about him, he gets another subscriber.
Out of nowhere, you did that today, and I literally started crying, because I was already let's go now. Let's go. I was in like I don't know where you did that today, and I was like, what the heck?
You know, the thing is, if he didn't want me to get my ass beat so bad, because yesterday he was in the chat and he's like, I can't wait to see Juicy Jeff. All right,
I cannot wait to see Juicy Jeff beat your ass, Art.
Did he talk like that, Art?
Yeah.
No, he
Okay.
doesn't.
Listen, Art. I will pay you. I will pay you $100 not to hit that beautiful face of Juicy Jeff's.
No guarantees.
Yeah.
You can hit him anywhere else, but don't you ruin that beautiful face.
Or his hair.
No
that
guarantees.
that
Or
is
his
the
hair.
face.
Don't touch the hair.
When the good
So
Lord
is that your
said,
crush?
I am going to create a handsome
You
man,
like Juicy Jeff?
he created Juicy Jeff.
Kennedy likes Juicy Jeff.
Oh, she
No!
loves him. No, it's
Oh,
Matt from
boy.
Serenity CBD.
It is Matt from Serenity CBD. Guilty.
He looks like Zac Efron.
He does!
Who is that?
that gorilla.
The one that was talking conspiracy theories with you.
Oh.
That's my
You know
office
what's
Did he
friend.
eat that
crazy?
gorilla?
What? I don't know. Jeez Louise. We're not doing this
Did you
today.
just say Jeez Louise?
Louise.
You're
Yeah,
105 years
I
old.
was
Oh my
like, you're
God.
older than me now.
What is your
Louise. Talking
name?
Jeez
What's your middle name?
Louise.
Is your middle name Lucille?
It's Coleman.
Well, golly gee whiz.
Man, oh my God. All right, Bertha. All right, Bertha. Hey, it's 11:11.
Whole
Good
lot of
energy.
mean, everyone.
Mikey TikTok said Jeff's like Sonny Corleone in The Godfather. He's much more better looking than Sonny Corleone.
He's like Dwight Schrute if Dwight Schrute was attractive. He had the Dwight Schrute like part in his hair the other day.
Don't you hit Juicy Jeff in the face.
Listen-
I will give you $100 to spare that beautiful face.
Will you give me $100 if I tell you that I'm not going to?
No.
Oh, well
It's
then.
a contract. It's a contract. So you'll sign the contract.
Hey,
and then
I
at
don't
the
sign
end-
contracts. Contracts sign me. You want me? Handshake
All
and
right,
that's
Sean.
it.
I guess you've been talking to Sean lately.
Yeah.
He
You know
been
what
talking to
my
you, Sean.
contract is? I might be here in a year. I might not. You don't want me? Screw off.
Hey, don't worry about it. Keep saying that. Adam's in the other room. He's just waiting.
You know who gets big contracts?
Matthew Stafford.
No, Northwestern Tech.
Oh.
You can earn some big contracts.
Oh, you can start a new career in the industry that is always essential.
Let's go.
The heating and cooling industry. To learn more today, go to northwesterntech.edu. Sean Baligian and Joique Bell, and let's fucking go! Woodward Sports.
Welcome to the Call Sam Chopper Shop, where you can win a custom-built chopper while helping our veterans at the same time.
Watch as the Bad Pig Custom team turns this bike into a one-of-a-kind classic chopper.
And when it's finished, we'll be donating the bike to Volunteers of America Michigan to raffle off in support of our vets.
A great cause to give back to those who've given so much.
Watch for Call Sam Chopper Shop episodes on our social media channels and get your raffle ticket today at callsam.com/chopper shop.
It's huge.
Let's go!
What are we doing here? What are we doing here, guys?
It's a Friday show.
I just want to go.
Where are we going?
I was so confused. Like, do I bring a backpack? Do I have to bring a day snack? Do I? What?
day
Like,
snack.
how long am I going to be gone?
John, you're going to be gone for 48 hours.
Art swore at me and he goes, "If you don't tell me what you're talking about right now."
Well, because you were just like, do I need to pack a bag? Do I need to bring my kids? What are we doing?
What am I doing? I'm going somewhere. Clearly, you people all talk about going someplace. So where the fuck am I going?
To LA for the Super Bowl where the Lions will be at.
Let's
Football's
go!
coming home. It's
I'm
coming home.
I am in.
Yeah, right, Joique?
Absolutely.
Lions 2022
Yeah,
in
I
LA.
think Art
SoFi
and Kenny are
Stadium.
being
Super Bowl.
disrespectful to the
2022.
Lions. I got 14 and 3.
Joique is counting down the minutes. Hey, Joique,
It's not even that I'm counting down the minutes. It's just when you guys say things that are just very optimistic.
Like Super Bowl?
That's not reality.
Super Bowl?
No,
Hey,
Super Bowl is reality.
it's all
just
about
not a reality
vibrations.
right now for the Lions right now this year. So whenever you guys say things that are in my realm stupid, I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I try not to.
Oh, but what about the vibrators? If the vibrators aren't up to par, Super Bowl champ vibrating Lions. I'm ready for it.
Ew.
I'm ready for it.
Lions, Super Bowl 2022. It's going to happen. Football's coming home.
We have a
it's
guest?
coming home.
Yeah, we have a guest if we want to bring him on.
That's pretty early. I thought it was 11:30.
Well, Keith was just there, and now he's MIA. Keith from
He's
the
probably checking to see if it works.
Detroit Dark Angels, everybody.
Yeah, It's 11:30. I mean, are we going off? That's why we have. That's why we have a script.
Okay, listen.
That's why we have a script.
But you know what, Keith?
Isn't that what you said? Isn't that what you said?
Can I finish?
Isn't that what you said?
Can I?
We have a script.
Can I say
Let's
something?
stick to the script.
Okay.
Let's stick to it. Hand down.
But at least Keith is on time because he's early.
Yeah, he did early as on
Facts.
time.
He knew his motto.
Yeah. Early is on time and late.
You know what though? If
Late
Keith
is on
wants to
itself.
come on early,
Absolutely.
then gosh darn he can
He's
come
going
on
now. You scared him away.
He's preparing for a championship.
He was preparing to make sure he can get in. That's all he was doing. Now he's good. He'll be back at 11:30.
Okay. It's the Joique Bell Radio Hour.
To talk Detroit Darkins
All
of
right,
where
so
football is
if
coming
we're going
home.
by the script, what's next, Joique?
Well, you know what? No, Jenna said, why does Sean have the Trex shaky arms when he says, let's go? Because I am so excited to go on my trip. Let's go!
Let's go,
Let's go.
We're going to Let's Goville, people.
Do you ever get excited? You've never been to Let's Goville.
Nope.
Oh, I'm there all the time. Let's go!
There's so many video clips in this. I want you to
can't
do
wait.
the longest Let's Go you can. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go!
Joique, your turn. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Okay, come on. What are we doing?
Coach Keith came in the comments and said, correct, was checking in. See you at
I
11:30.
know him. I know what
Okay.
he's doing.
I know
what he was doing.
I was just
He
letting
was
you
just
know if
checking
you
to
wanted
make
to come on
sure.
early.
No, I'm just letting
You
you
keep
know.
talking. I'm going to send some of those
Because
Detroit
you
Dark
don't know.
Angels your
Because you
way.
don't. They on my squad. What you talking
They're
about?
on my squad.
Don't have me put Riz on you. Riz to come get on you.
Oh, Riz and
get on
I
your
go
ass.
way back.
Yeah, Riz get on your ass now. You better relax.
That's going to be my
Riz
squad
will have you
soon.
walk
Don't
around
sleep.
here holding her pocket. You
I
better
don't want to
relax.
do that. With the Kool-Aid on the lips, I don't want to.
You know what, Chad? If you're watching, can you find people $10 every time they say "Let's go"? No, I want it gone. It's over.
Everybody will be bankrupt.
No, they won't.
Tired of it.
Because I definitely will be bankrupt.
Maybe that's why Chad is a gazillionaire, because he's been finding people for.
I thought you were gonna have you were gonna go out. You're just gonna pass out.
So tired.
So happy Friday.
Yeah, happy
So, yeah,
Friday
real quick.
to you.
Yeah. Let's get into it. Did you enjoy the game?
I watched a good portion of it. I didn't watch all of it because, well, I had things going on at my house. Good things. But it's going pretty much the way that I thought. I did see the fourth quarter when it seemed to me like Milwaukee was like, we're going to make a game of this, and Devin Booker said, no, you're not. That was the impression I got watching the game. He was phenomenal last night. What did he finish with, 42?
42.
He's finished at 42.
But I saw a majority of the fourth quarter, and like I said,
I mean, Chris Paul was going nuts.
my impression was Devin Booker just said, you're not getting back in this game. And that's basically the way that it went. Joique, you might be right. I know you said this could be a sweep. I said 5. You might be right. They're the better team.
Yeah.
They're
the
better team.
And the thing is, they're not playing good individually. They're playing great as a team.
Yep.
They're playing great as a team.
Yep.
I mean, it's not just Devin Booker doing it on his own. I mean, you have him put up 31 points. You have Chris Paul with 23. You have who was that? Mikal Bridges with 27.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all around playing good ball. Now you have Giannis with 41 points, and then the second highest score is 17 points. What? I mean, that's not going to get you the win. You can't do it by yourself.
They're a good, balanced team. Like, there's a lot to like about the Suns team, and I think we saw it early on in the playoffs. And you probably saw more of it than you wanted to with Suns and 4 guy. Is his 15 minutes of fame up? by the
No,
way?
and it shouldn't be.
No?
Did you
Okay.
see the hands on that man? He deserves all the fame. How dare you? A man who sticks up for himself, oh, we'll give him 14 and a half minutes. Bullshit.
I'm just asking.
I
There's
hope he's at the
15 up
parade,
yet.
and I hope he's shaking hands with Devin Booker.
Yeah.
He is doing cameos.
I'm gonna tell you this though.
Yeah.
We commend them on scoring and getting points and getting the ball around, but they've really been playing great defensively. Mm-hmm. They have. Mm-hmm. I mean, 7 steals, 2 blocks. I mean, the 2 blocks could be better, but the turnover ratio had 9 turnovers. I mean, they're playing well defensively.
It's let's go time for the Bucks right now because they've been counted out before.
Yeah.
And this is an opportunity for them going back to Milwaukee to force the. I think the Suns are too deep for them. I really do. They're just a really good team, and it's in my opinion, it is a situation that I think it bodes well for other teams. In the NBA, do you necessarily need that transcendent star? And I'm not being disrespectful to Paul because the guy is a stud. But do you need that transcendent, larger-than-life star to be an NBA champion? Well, for years, really going back to the 04 Pistons, people said, yes, you do. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. And I that's why I will say again, what if Cade is just a really good player? Well, you know what? That can still be okay if you have the general manager, and I believe the Pistons do, that can build around that and build a rock-solid team. That can still translate into a championship. I believe that. I do. Even with all the talk about transcendent superstars and you need, that larger-than-life guy. Do the Suns have that larger-than-life guy right now? I'm serious. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Paul is, again, playing like the quote that I saw the other night. I forget where it came from, but somebody, he's the greatest 36-year-old player ever and things like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's exciting to me. It's exciting to me.
The most exciting thing is that you have teams that were not the usual suspect. And I think that's good for the sport. I think it's great for the sport. Initially, I had the Lakers and Nets in the championship. That's what I had. But when the Suns beat the Lakers, I said, you know what? They might have an opportunity to go all the way. Initially, I thought the Nets were gonna be here too, but I guess I jinxed them. Okay, I jinxed them. And then after that, I didn't think the Bucks were gonna beat the Atlanta Hawks. Beat them as well.
What?
Sean, stop it. Stop it.
And that's why you're laughing.
We're in the middle of a show, and you're texting out.
Sean had a devilish smirk on his face. I was like, why is he laughing like that? It was.
You know what would be funny, though, Sean, is like periodically throughout the day, you just keep sending it in the chat. In the Woodward chat. Not
you
the
don't think that's
going
to happen?
Oh, God.
You don't think that's going to... Come on, Art. I'm playing chess right now, man. I'm 2 moves ahead.
You know what the Bucks need to do? They need to let's go.
They need to let's go.
Yeah.
You know who's going to be let's go in this weekend? The Dark Angels.
Heck yeah, they are.
They are.
Let's go. They got their championship game tomorrow afternoon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And look at that. Every one of those women would beat me senseless.
Oh, absolutely.
Every single one of them. God love them. That's awesome.
Can't you imagine me being a running back from the NFL just say, you know what? I want to be a transgender woman and go play in that league. You think that'd be fair?
No.
No, just asking. I want to make sure. Just want to make sure.
No.
You think that'd be fair? Kenny, that you're at safety and you see me coming at you?
Oh, God.
You'd have no chance against me.
Oh, let's go!
Let's go! Yeah, that's why, because I got the let's go. You got the gorilla, I got the let's go. We'll see which one wins.
Okay.
I know why you guys
are great.
Yeah, that's a great bit.
UFC 798. Gorilla against let's go!
No. Listen, I know why we're doing it right now. It's the Budweiser What's Up commercial. It's the similar, like, what's up, like, let's go!
So will this pass like what's up passed?
Let's go!
Let's go!
So dumb. What are we doing?
I couldn't agree more. Like, I am going to do it so incessantly that I'm single-handedly going to ruin it. I am. That's my ultimate goal. I let you into my evil mind.
No.
I am going to say let's go so much that all the cool hip kids around here, they're going to go, well, if Grandpa's saying it, we can't say it anymore. We have to move on to something
Here's the problem.
New. And
you have a poll here, and you don't realize that people love you and worship you. So they're going to be like, oh, Sean's doing it?
What the hell's wrong with
like
no, they
someone
don't.
else?
Nobody likes me around here.
They worship him like someone else?
No, they don't.
They do.
They do.
You are
Why do
so
you think
wrong.
every time we're all having mental breakdowns, who'd we call? Grandpa Sean.
Yeah, but you know what? That's like the person that only prays to God. Like God's the fireman.
Yeah.
God, there's a fire. I started a fire again. Please help me get out of the fire. And that's what I am to you people.
Okay.
When you need something, you call me. Not if you like me.
Joique, stop it. Stop it.
Click on that. I can't. That's not me.
It's Joique Bell at the iClouds.coms.
That's not me. Hey, I almost got my phone on me.
Mass, is that you?
No, I didn't do it.
Why do you sound like Scooby-Doo?
So Maz is in Traverse City
Ruh-roh,
and he's
Raggy.
in Birmingham, apparently. He is in two
This
places.
is going to be the year of the champions. It started with a DC FC, now the Dark Angels.
Woo!
Next up, the Lions. Let's go!
My man Kenny. My man Kenny.
Football's coming
Kenny
home.
knows
It's
what's up.
coming home.
Yeah. Kenny, I got to say, props to Kenny for having the balls, having the courage to say something like that when everybody else craps on us. Super Bowl champs, Detroit Lions. Wow.
You guys are going to make me.
Oh, my God.
I don't even do this, but you guys are going to continue to do this. It's going to drive me to drink. You know what I'm going to drink? I'm going to drink
8 Mile
what,
vodka?
Sean?
8 Mile vodka. Let's go. George, my next door neighbor, he and his pals, they distill this in single 90-liter batches to allow for optimal quality control and care, then carbon filtered, aerated, bottled at the perfect time to produce a subtle taste with a smooth finish and a character all its own. This is an exceptional premium vodka, Let's Go, that can be chilled and enjoyed straight or mixed to create an exceptional cocktail, Let's Go. Next time you're out, ask your bartender for an 8 Mile vodka, or you can pick it up at a bottle at Meijer. And as always, drink responsibly. Let's go! Woodward Sports.
Tony is a third-generation logger that has a simple, practical approach to life and work. That's why his Coast DX342 knife is perfect for him. The stainless steel blade is rust-resistant and made for all-weather use. And the double roll-lock safety ensures that it will never inadvertently close when he doesn't want it to. That's why Coast is trusted tough.
No, I'm not. Let's go. But listen, Kenny said, "Are you ready? Your partner in crime."
I love Kenny. That's my man.
Kenny said, "Don't worry, Art. I got your back. Even though you won't accept my friend request."
Okay, can I say something
Someone's
to that,
acting
please?
like Joique Bell.
Can I say something to that, please? Kenny, it's not that I don't like you. I have a hard time in I have pictures of my kids and stuff. I mean, I know I put them up on the board, but like, I get personal on there. Kenny, I'll add you, buddy. Reshoot that friend request. Let's go!
Jeez.
It's Sean, don't even act. You've had people come to your house.
Really?
No, I just made that up.
Oh.
I just want him to have my
Everybody
back.
comes to my. You want to come to my house?
I thought you meant like stalker fans are showing up to your house.
Actually, they have, but
I'll be
that's
there
okay.
tomorrow.
No way.
No way.
Oh, yes way.
You're a soccer.
With like pitchforks because they were mad, or like with love notes?
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. But yeah, people have. Yes. People get mad.
I never had
There's
anyone come up to my house.
The love. I mean, look at all the same people on YouTube.
Yeah, they're all sane.
I mean, like seriously, there are legitimately
Insane in the
Did the guy
insane-
say he was gonna come to your house before?
Yes.
You remember that? You said you'll
Couple
blow his
times.
head off. You say you blow his head off.
a couple times.
Hey, remember, Joique, when you said you were going to go to Sean's house and you never did?
I didn't get invited.
Sean?
You did get invited, but you were in Colorado, and I respect that.
Yeah, it was. I was on
I
a
understand that.
I don't like nice conversations.
No, I'm serious. I'm
I
sorry.
was on a father-son trip in Colorado, which you know, Art.
I don't know nothing.
I'm a family
He's
first guy.
Family
The
first.
only thing that I say is make sure that you give that same respect back to me, and you did.
Yep.
I was with my family during his thing, and I would have loved to have been there, but we had Father's Day and my birthday, and I had to go pick
Yeah.
up my son.
Family
And I don't
first.
have a lot of time, like with the four of us, so when we have four of us time, I want to make the most of it. So,
Thank you.
what was your excuse for not coming over to the barbecue?
I had COVID. Hey,
We all
Joique,
had COVID.
Joique, real quick, before
We all had COVID.
before we do this Detroit Dark Angels interview, I want you to do a mini version of Bell's breakdown. Now, you have not watched this clip, so I'll give you credit for that. But your girl Riz with the touchdown here, what are your thoughts?
Oh, that's awesome.
Setting up the play.
All right, what do you see?
I can't see because it have to be the end zone.
Yeah,
version.
you need a better angle than
Oh
that.
my God, what a diva. Just go over the play. Oh, she's running. She's doing things. Block and get out of here. Come on, man.
That's not how
I
you
could have
break
called
them.
it. I could have.
Okay,
I
Riz,
could have done
with
a
the
call.
speed, going crazy.
Are you ready?
All right, so they're doing inside zone to the open side, which means they're doing it to the weak side. I don't know what type of defense they're in because I can't see the techniques on the defensive line, but to me it looked like they're in a 4-2 sub defense.
That's a 50-yard gallop, by the way. Look at that.
50
Look
yard
at that hole.
right here. Made a guy miss an open field. Okay, great job. And then use her speed to get him to run away.
That a girl.
You know what though?
Outstanding.
You know what it is though. Run that playback one more
Look
time.
at that celebration at the end.
Run that playback one more time. Run that playback one more time.
All right.
All right. It's when coaches drop these plays, right? This is ideal. You want to get the running back up on the safety untouched and to where it's a one-on-one game. And when you do that, that's the coaches saying that we believe in you, that you'll make this guy miss 9 out of 10 times. And that's why you get paid the big bucks. And that was a great cutback where they used her momentum against her. She saw that the defender body was turned towards the sideline, so she won't be able to put her foot in the ground and revert back to make a play on the runner. And great, it was a great run, great vision.
Big touchdown. And Joique, you were just giving credit to the coaches for making that call.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, you're not going to believe this.
What?
We are joined by the head coach, Keith Thomas, right now of the Detroit Dark Angels. They knocked off the Baltimore Nighthawks 12-0.
Mm-hmm.
They are hosting the D2 Conference Championship tomorrow at 7 o'clock in Farmington Hills against the Jacksonville Dixie Blues. And first of all, Coach, really appreciate you taking the time and joining us this morning. How are you, sir?
Outstanding. Hey, you know what? I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for getting me on today. Thank you for getting my players on a few weeks ago. We really appreciate the support, and we love the show. Thank you.
No. Listen, we appreciate you guys for coming out. Now, real quick, now you heard me breaking down that play, and I couldn't really get a good look. Can you kind of run us through that play? Because, I can't do it justice.
Well, let's see. I don't know if you want to pull it up again. It's a great play because it's a very pivotal moment in that game. Understand, we won that game only 12-0. And before she scored that touchdown, it was only 6-0. And, we got a really, really great team, great offense, got a new offensive coordinator. And, they called the timeout, they got in the huddle, and we knew who to get the ball to. Let's get it to Riss. And our O-line has been playing lights out. They really stepped it up, cleared a hole, and Riss just did the rest. So it's we worked on these plays a lot. That's the big thing. Our offense spends a lot of time. Understand, everybody on this call, we went to the national championship in 2019. We lost our season last year. I lost my entire backfield. Everyone you see playing quarterback this year, everyone you see running the football is all new. Now, they've been on the team, but this is the first time they've played offense. So we put a lot of work in. So it was a great play.
Good.
Talk a little bit about the dark side. That was one thing that a couple of your players, as you well know, were out here. You guys win 12-0, but the Detroit Dark Angels, I think it's safe to say, Coach, tell me if I'm wrong, your calling card is what you're going to bring on the defensive side of the ball.
Defense. That has been our calling card for many years, is our lights out defense, a.k.a. the dark side. We got a great shutout. We've had a great season defensively. We've had to play a couple of teams, well, one team in particular that was a higher division that has been running over everybody. But, despite the fact we saw them the first time they beat us up, the second game we held them to their lowest point total. So our defense is everything. It's what we put a lot of work into. A lot of our players, it takes so much pride. It's not as though we got a great defense. You're coming over to the dark side when you go to the DDA defense. So it's the backbone of this team, no matter what anybody says, our defense.
Right. So going through this season, you guys met a lot of teams, a lot of different teams. You guys have been successful. Going into this championship game, what do you see from the Dixie Blues that's different from the other teams that you played previously this year?
I'm going to tell you, keep in mind this is women's semi-pro tackle football, and you have women from all around the country that take time out of their busy lives, from their families, their jobs, to be a part of this. And, you know, I got a lot of respect for Jacksonville. But when you pull up the film, they have a very small roster, a very, you know, you see 11 players on the field with maybe about 5 or 6 reserves on the sideline. But think about this. This team is 5-2, and this team is in the conference championship. So we're not taking them lightly. It's just the way they do some things a little unconventional, the way they run their offense, their defensive scheme. So when you have not traditional 3-4, 4-3 on the defense, split backs, pro left, it's kind of hodgepodge. It can be difficult to prepare for it because they do a little trick stuff, a little extra. So the big thing for us tomorrow is to play our game. As we tell all of our players, do your job. As a staff, we got to do our job. Stick to the game plan. I've been telling our team for the last couple of weeks because we had a really tough loss about a month ago. We were on the road. Just had a bad day. And I said, you know what? We got to start punching people in the face. And since then, we've seen a big change in how this team is going. So whatever Jacksonville does tomorrow, great. But so long as DDA does its job, we'll be headed to the national championship.
Great stuff. The coach, Coach Thomas, kindly joining us once again. Championship, D2 Conference Championship tomorrow, 7 o'clock in Farmington Hills. Coach, you know, reading your bio, you're a guy you grew up playing. You walked on at Eastern. Shout out to the Eagles and the Wooden Nickel. You're still involved in the high school game. What was intriguing to you about getting involved with the Detroit Dark Angels?
You know, my best friend, Pat Nicholson, that guy, we ran against each other in track, and we were college roommates. And he said, hey, I got a really good friend. She used to play for the Detroit Demolition. They need a coach to help them out. And this was December 2010. And I walked into the gym at Westland John Glenn High School back in January 2011, saw these tremendous athletes, and I never looked back. It's, you know, one thing about being a football coach, you really enjoy day one where a player maybe puts the pads on backwards or they get the cleats on the wrong foot, or really they don't know anything. They want to play, but they don't understand. And then you look at maybe, let's say, day 101, and they're an All-American. They're all-state. They're all-pro. And that's been the greatest joy of doing this, is seeing these females, or maybe soccer, basketball. I have some that never played sports, show up to our team not really knowing, maybe they used to watch football with their parents or their brother, they kind of liked it, but now they want to play, and they come to us. And seeing that transformation from a basketball player or no athlete to being a tackle football player, and it's so rewarding. I can't tell you enough how amazing it is, and that's been the greatest joy coaching these females in football.
That's awesome.
Man, that's beautiful. I mean, that's the things you love about the game. Coaches like you who come in and they're more, their passion is more so seeing the progression of their players that they're coaching. And that's one of the greatest satisfaction. That's great stuff. Yep. So get into it. So I remember when your girls came in, we had them do, call it a test. We'll call it a test, all right? So they came in about a month and a half ago, and we had them do something where they actually worked out. Our Kennedy Broadway right here. They worked out, and then they came. What's up, Kennedy? And after working out, they said that she might have an opportunity to come out and play for the team. Now, I don't know if you saw the video of them training her. Do we have that video up? We don't have that video, but we have a video of her up that we're going to send to you, and we want to give us your honest feedback on if you feel she'll be able to make the team. But aside from that,
anybody can play. Anybody can play this game. Because you know where it starts? It starts here, and it starts here. If you believe you can do it and you got the heart, you can do anything. Case in point. So there's a team we're not going to play this year. They're in the Division I Conference Championship. They're out of Tampa Bay. It's called the Tampa Bay Inferno. And I tell you to look them up. Their starting quarterback, you can look it up. She's 55 years old. The team is 7-0. She's 50. Yeah, that 55. 55 and can play. So anybody can play so long as you believe it and you got the heart. Let's go, Kennedy. I mean, I'll be doing tryouts.
Okay.
Probably starting in September.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's rock. You know, you can get your first test.
I
We
can't hear what he's
usually
saying,
do
so
it.
I'm very. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, she can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay.
Oh, no, she
said-
doesn't.
With my
She
no
said,
headphones.
let's go, Kennedy. Let's get out
He
there.
said,
Let's
come
go.
out there.
You got it
He said,
in your
let's
head.
go.
You have it in the heart. He said, let's go. Are
Okay.
you in?
I'm in. I'm being so serious. You guys keep thinking I'm kidding, and I'm being so serious.
Listen, you make the team. All of Woodward Sports, we're coming to support you at your
That's
first
right.
That would
Let's
be
go.
a lot of pressure, but let's go.
Hey, people, listen. Everybody makes my team. Okay, I need everybody. I don't cut anybody. I mean, people self-cut because I'm gonna warn you, Kennedy. This is hard. It's not flag. It's not tickle football. It's tackle football. So you really need to be mentally and physically prepared to get involved in this. Some of these teams we play have people who, well, you know, they're correctional officers, they're Marines, they're people who their jobs are cracking heads, and then they come out on Saturday and play football. So this is not, we're not baking cookies and planting daffodils out here. We're punching people in the face. It's football, you know, so you can play. I'll put you on the team. But you play only if you can play.
What did Conor McGregor just say? He said, "People think I'm a celebrity. I'm no celebrity. I sock people in the face and get paid to do it. Then I bounce."
That's the nutshell. I mean, come on. Always part of my recruiting pitch is, you know, where else can you, hit somebody and not face prosecution? You know, you make the all-star team, right? You know,
exactly.
I mean, you had risk on the TV. You had risk on the show. I mean, I swear after every game, the police are waiting for her because she's killing people all day on the field. It's
I know. I was telling Art earlier that I had risks on the squad that he kept acting out. I had to send the let's take it back. So when she was here, her and Aaron, you can tell Aaron's like she's a nice one off the field. She's real nice, real, But on the field, it's a different animal.
Come to a practice, partner. Don't.
Right. But what it was, this is what it was. I think she just had to get comfortable. So we have this thing here where, which they came on, they had to say, "I got that gorilla," But she, we had to warm them up to it. And so we don't have that clip because Art didn't clip it for us because we would love to have that clip. Throw him under the bus. I love throwing him under the bus. Just always under the bus. But no, the real talk. So after that game, and I think that was right before your loss, did that gorilla come out? Did you see the gorilla come out on your team?
Oh my! Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you, a little too much. When Joique, when you go through a tough game and it was a long road game, it was a little spirited on the sideline with a few of my players. It was tough. I mean, it was one of those games that, you feel like you should win every game. But that game, I mean, we gave that team a Christmas present. So the gorilla came out, in some bad ways a little bit, but we learned from it. Joique, when you go through a tough loss or a tough period with your season, that can be the best thing that can happen to you. It revives the team, wakes them up, and I kind of feel like that loss and, us kind of falling apart a little bit, really, because ever since then, the team's been playing lights out. So the gorilla, actually, it still paid off, even though it's kind of a negative way on the sideline. So
yeah, the saying. They always say you learn more from your losses than your wins. So
absolutely.
Yep. What was that, Sean?
No, I was going to say, Coach, how can people go support the team? A big one tomorrow out at the old Farmington Hills Harrison. How can people get out there? Do they need tickets? Do you come up? How does that routine work for people out there that aren't aware?
Show up at the gate. There'll be someone there to take your $10. In you go. We got food trucks tomorrow out there. We're expecting our biggest turnout. I mean, you look at our 4 sports teams. They're fighting to get into the playoffs. They're fighting to turn it around. The Detroit Dark Angels are 1 game away from their second appearance in the national championship. So tomorrow, 7 p.m., get there about 6:45. Get to the gate, okay? Get a ticket. Come on in. I think there's an Eventbrite link as well. But come out and support us. Check out our website. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook, Instagram. Anything you can do to tell people about the Detroit Dark Angels and just let them know this team is 1 game away from going to the national championship. And that national championship is going to be at the Hall of Fame I forgot the name of the stadium down there in Canton, Ohio, but it is awesome. And we're going to be down there repping Detroit. You watch.
Great stuff.
Love to hear.
Outstanding. Yeah, you know what? Make sure you follow Detroit Dark Angels women's football on Facebook as well. As they said, tickets are for sale are on Eventbrite. Dallas Stover said, look up the Hawk on Google Maps and be there at 7 o'clock. We're all pulling for you, Coach. Great stuff. Yeah. Keith Thomas, or KT, as he's affectionately known, the coach, kindly joining us here on Woodward Sports. All the best. Bring it home for Detroit, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate the support. Joique, big shout out to you, man. We shared the sideline up at Legacy for the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Just before the pandemic, man. I was your DC, so really appreciate you, man, and all the support you give the community. Big time. Thank you all.
No problem, man. I appreciate you, man. Bring out that gorilla tomorrow.
We got the gorilla.
Yeah, gorilla. Here we go. Let's go! Let's go! I got it. Oh, man. It's great having them all.
Oh, that's awesome. So tomorrow, 7 o'clock, Farmington Hills against the Jacksonville Dixie Blues. Those Dixie Blues have no idea the storm that's coming for them.
It's coming.
There's a light side and there's a dark side. And you want nothing to do with the dark side. Let's go!
And let me tell you this. If you guys want to bet on this game, can they bet on MyBookie?
I wonder if they could. Do you think they could, Art?
Why do you ask me? I didn't have the video that I was supposed to magically pull out of my ass.
Art got thrown under the bus so many times during that interview. I mean, it was...
So it's called prep.
I stopped counting it like 15 times.
Stop. Hold up. Do we want to be good or do we want to be great?
Okay, I want to be great, but I also...
Let's fucking go!
Okay. What is happening? I can't do this anymore. I can't. Just tell me about MyBookie, please. Please.
With baseball in full swing, the NBA Finals going on, and Let's Go's everywhere, you can make each and every Let's Go matter by having a stake in the game at MyBookie.ag. Regardless of whether you're betting favorites or underdogs, player prop bets, or just looking to make some cash, MyBookie gives you tons of options to make all your favorite matches a heck of a lot more exciting. And if you're looking to bet for the first time but don't know what to bet on, they are there to help point you in the right direction. NBA playoffs, right? Do the Bucks find a way to win a game?
The Habs, you could... Oh, never mind. You can't bet on them anymore. Sorry about that.
You could maybe look ahead to futures and bet if the Habs win the Eastern Conference next year when it goes back, and if they exact sweet, sweet revenge on the Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know, there's a little saying in Quebec, Art. Je me souviens.
Is that, can I have French fries?
Je me souviens.
French fries, please. Oh.
Go to mybookie.ag, sign up now, and use promo code Woodward to get your first deposit match halfway up to $1,000. Let them know that we sent you, but you have to use that promo code, okay? You have to take the initiative. Let's go! Use Woodward to get that free deposit bonus and start your day off with a win. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Je me souviens, Arthur.
French fries.
Je me souviens.
French fries.
We'll be back for more nonsense on a Friday right here on Woodward Sports.
Let's go.
Go!
I thought she was gone.
It's coming in here and turning this. I'm going to fight them.
Who?
I just had a commercial not play because somebody keeps screwing with the damn buttons. That's not very let's go-y.
Yeah,
let's no audio.
That's a really good point. For all the people that want to let's go around here, how many of them actually do let's go?
You can't let's go if you've never gone.
There's There's a lot of talk about Let's Going, but they're two different things.
You know what?
There's talking about Let's Going and there's Let's Going.
It's all talking, no action. You heard me, Art?
Sure.
All talk,
Now,
no
Arthur,
action.
you know what? I want to get Arthur's back here. Art, I'm going to be the bigger person, even though
don't
you've
be
been
the bigger
incredibly
person.
mean to me today.
Oh, give me a
You have been
break.
incredibly mean to me today. Art, it is impossible for Art to play footage while we have a guest on.
Say it loud.
Yes.
So, Coach, no disrespect to you or any other guest, it's impossible for Art to play footage while the guest is on because the audio or the video portion is already being used up because Coach is on there. Does that make sense?
Oh, listen to him. He can't admit fault, so he goes, But if it was anybody else, it's okay.
This
But-
is even after you betrayed me during my read, and you
What
were
do you mean
mean.
betrayed you? The Habs sucked this year. They didn't win. Here, let me give you some better odds real quick, even though we're going to talk about it later. The Kraken winning the Stanley Cup. Hell yeah.
Release the Kraken.
Better odds than them Habs. Habs man's in a cave somewhere crying.
Look at Coach even chimed in. Coach said it's all good. Thank you,
Thank
Coach.
you, Coach.
Appreciate
Coach.
it.
Thank
That's
you,
what I
Coach.
wanted to explain that for Coach's benefit.
And I
because-
got to say, the coach
Hey,
chiming
Coach,
in with the let's
listen.
go, I
Listen.
loved it.
That
I
was
know
perfect.
you loved it.
That was
He
beautiful.
didn't love you, though, because you didn't have any clips up for him.
You have,
could-
that's why it's called prep.
You,
P-R-E-P, prep.
I
You
saw
should've prepped
him
the
mouth
show.
the words.
I'm not the producer.
I saw him.
Here, let's check in with Kennedy, the producer. Oh, wait.
Oh,
No
wait,
signal.
my camera's dead, so you can't.
What was that, Kennedy?
Don't.
What is he doing? I can't. Oh my gosh, you're such a ding dong. For what?
Art, you are so wrong for that.
Y'all
Art.
come after me, I'm
Art,
coming after you.
Art, that was so wrong.
All the batteries are dead, Fish.
Boy,
Yeah,
it's shots been fired. It's
That's
shots
it.
been fired.
Hey,
These
real
are shots
quick,
fired.
Real quick, earlier in the show, FriYAY Jackson, Daniel Roberts, Speakeasy said, "Oh yeah, Art blocked me on Facebook. When I go to his page, this is what I get. I can't see him. I don't know what happened." And I didn't block
Joique,
you. Stop
Coach
being a
said,
baby.
"I love you guys. Make it up and show to the game. Coin toss anybody."
I'm going to the game with my roommate.
Kennedy will
We'll
be
be
at
there.
the game.
You know
Hopefully
what?
we
I'm
can
not
kind of
cool
sneak
enough
you
to
in
do
there.
the coin toss, though.
What do you mean? That's that negative
Listen,
attitude.
Coach.
Oh, God.
Can I come out and play? Can I put some pads on? Can I come out there and get out there on the field?
Here we go.
Oh my God.
You know what? I'm going to ask the kids if they can make it out tomorrow because I was going to go to another event tomorrow night, and
Yeah.
now I don't know if I want to go to another event
I
tomorrow.
wanna go to
I'll
that
leave it
event.
at that.
I might cancel my trip to DR just to make it to the game.
I don't know about that.
What are you doing right now?
Lot of mean. Oh,
Lots
lot
of
of
mean.
mean. Lot of mean today. No, you
We're
know
not
what?
gonna
Art, think about this.
I wanna
Art,
see the gorilla come
seriously.
out.
The game at 7 o'clock and your event starts at what?
Yeah, no, my event starts at 10 and you go to bed at 9 every night.
So how about this, Kennedy?
got a
Kennedy, how
point
about
there.
this?
What?
We go. If I stay here, we'll go to the Dark Angels game.
Yeah.
And then leave from there and then go to Arts.
That's what I'm doing tomorrow.
That's what you're doing tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Joique, you're gonna. I mean, if Sean's there, that's cool. But Joique, you're gonna be there? Because I know Sean will actually show up if he says he's gonna do it. So I'm not like, oh my God,
That's why
Sean's gonna be
I
there.
don't know for sure.
Oh no, you said you're gonna be there. And you
I
said,
did
You
not
said
say
no. Listen,
that.
you said you were gonna pick up my grandma, pick up your son, and you're gonna be there by 9:50.
I can't guarantee my son, and don't you dare bring up why.
Can you bring Rocket?
I did send you a picture of me.
Dude, that was
That
oh,
was
that
pretty
made my
cute.
night.
My
You're gonna be
wife was
Rocket?
dying.
Can I
She
tell-
goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm taking a picture of me and Rocket for art." And she started laughing. She goes, "Oh, that's nice."
Can I tell you something? So
What?
D-Mac gave me this new strain to try out. And I tried it last night, and I saw the picture of Rocket, and my eyes started to swell up. I'm not even joking. I like that dog more than I like any person. And I love my kids. But Rocket, you know, my grandma had a dog like that, and I think that's why. And I hated that dog. But Rocket can do no wrong.
You know, I'm gonna say it again because it was funny. We had a guest over the house last night that said the exact same thing. Like after 5 minutes, like honestly, she was afraid of the dog. Like you could tell. You could
Afraid of
like
Rocky?
what's wrong with this dog? Why is it barking like this? But he is just he thinks he's he thinks he's Cujo. He's such a protector. And then all of a sudden, like once he figures out, all right, you're cool with them, then he's your best friend. So he walked over and he jumped like right up in her lap and everything. It was priceless. Like from like within 30 seconds, he's sitting there barking on his back, hind legs, like, hey, I'm gonna get you. And then all of a sudden, oh, you're cool. They're being nice to you and you're being nice to them. So now you're part of my family. So
that's usually how it always works. You walk in, they just want you to acknowledge them and make sure you're not a threat, and then usually they calm down.
Can we acknowledge some mean? And Sean, you have a history of dealing with mean people. How do I handle this comment? Yes, or we could call it the art of trailer trash, and it follows him living at home, avoiding child support, and complaining at work. See, the problem is
that sounds like that's a fake page name.
Well, yeah,
and,
but
hold on.
And then the art of a brain aneurysm.
Hold on.
Jesus.
It sounds like it's a fake page. Who's somebody who's really close to you, who knows your lifestyle, that's trying to air out your dirty
Joique,
laundry.
I talk all of that on the show. My problem is I open my heart up, and you know what, Sean? It's getting crushed right now. How do you respond to that? Because I want to laugh, it's funny, but at the same time, my child support's paid on time.
You know what? Sometimes I have two different tacks. I like you've heard Terry talk about it too. Sometimes I give it back, but more often than not, I just ignore it. It's just like, and I've said this 10,000 times. And some people take it as a challenge and you'll lose. I've heard everything. There's nothing you can say.
Hurt people.
Yeah, there's nothing you can say that I've been in this business for far too long, and I got to tell you, Precious, you're not that creative.
Listen.
So, like, honestly, it's, you know.
Let me try something.
All the best to you, man. I wish you all the best.
Hair Bear, I hope your day is as wonderful as you are, and hurt people hurt people. There. Now we can move on. I feel better now. It's about the vibrators. My vibrator is turned up on this Friday.
What is a vibrator? What are you talking about?
You said the vibrator. You gotta trust your vibrators.
No, I never said that.
You literally said it's all about energy and the vibrators that you have inside of you.
Vibrations, not vibrator. I never said vibrator.
Dominican Republic, Dominican Republican, same thing.
No, it's not.
Just like North and South Korea, right?
So it's a big...
Right.
Oh, gosh. Not that fish.
Just like the Americas.
Yeah, Canada, USA, Mexico, same country.
Where you from? From the Americas.
From the Americas.
What school do you go to again?
So busy night, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Be out at the old Farmington Hills Harrison High School. It's right off of 12 Mile out in Farmington Hills. Like, it's one of those, honestly, you can't miss it. Really. And it, you know, beautiful facility. Historic football field, you know, all the wins that Coach Harrington had there, and then make it a double feature. Head over to Imagine Theater. Art, why do they need to head to Imagine Theater?
Well, I could tell you
I would appreciate that
right now. Are we plugging the fights right now? Like, can I go into my bit, or should we take a break and come back?
No, why don't you do it right now?
No, you got time.
Okay, I just didn't know.
But before you go into your bit, though, go into your bit.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, big party happening tomorrow night, 10 p.m.
Hold up, real quick though. Before honestly,
okay.
Kennedy, are we going to the game?
I'm going.
So the only way that we're going to imagine if Art comes over to the game for a little bit.
Well,
I can't.
Art has to set up.
I gotta set up.
What time are you setting up?
I gotta be there early.
At 9 o'clock.
At early o'clock, okay? I cannot make it. I'm
9
sorry.
o'clock, 9
Unless
o'clock.
you're gonna bring some tables in and help out, I'm
9 o'clock,
sorry.
right?
I can't. What?
You're gonna get there at 9 o'clock, right?
No, way before that.
8 o'clock.
Before that. Otherwise, I would totally be there and support the crew.
6.
But
Early o'clock.
You can't come there for 10 minutes and leave.
I can't. The last time I came somewhere for 10 minutes, I had a baby. I can't.
You didn't last that long.
No, you're not wrong there. So UFC 264, the watch party happening this Saturday. Imagine Roy Loke. That's tomorrow for those keeping up with time. The press conference last night was insane. Some people were saying that Conor McGregor was sauced the whole time thanks to Proper 12, and I completely agree. But this is a big match, a trilogy match. You know, obviously they had the match in January. Conor McGregor didn't fare so well in that. I just
thank God that Dana was there, because Dana was they were really going to go after each other this time. Stop that bit! It's so dumb.
Well, no, I mean Conor did throw a kick and just barely missed, and and
if it wasn't for Dana being there, ho ho.
Yeah. So this is a big fight. This is a huge fight for the lightweight division. The winner gets to face Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu expert Charles Oliveira. Either fighter is going to have a very hard time with Charles Oliveira. I'm looking forward to Saturday. And you know what? I figured it's before the weigh-ins, and I usually don't release my picks before the weigh-ins, but let's just go over them now. Hopefully all of these fighters make weight. There is a +2 there, and I'll explain that in a second. So we're going to start off with the Dana White's Contender Series fighter, Sugar Sean O'Malley, going up against UFC newcomer Chris Mountino. 9-4 record for Chris Mountino against 13-1 with O'Malley. I got to go with O'Malley. I think he's going to get the job done fairly early.
What's up with O'Malley's hair?
Yeah, so it's part of the character. He's the Tekashi 6ix9ine of MMA. Women's division is up next. I got to go with Aldana. Although Yana has a better record, Aldana has more of a chance of getting the decision in this women's bantamweight bout. So I got to give it to Aldana. Tuivasa and former Dallas Cowboys fighter Greg Hardy are the co-mains. That is a heavyweight division fight. Tuivasa is going to get the win here. I think he gets it done in the second round with a knockout. You could almost always, but not really, but kind of bet on heavyweights getting knockouts. It's kind of a coin toss, but I think that this fight has potential for a knockout finish. That's why I put the +2 on Tuivasa. The co-main event, Gilbert Burns, who just lost to the champion Kamaru Usman, going up against the almost 40-year-old karate expert Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. The reason why I'm giving it to Burns, he's got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on his side. I think he could get the fight close, stay in the pocket and get that takedown, and possibly get a submission finish. Although Thompson isn't known as someone who gets submitted, I think that's what's going to happen. And obviously the main event here, Dustin Poirier against Conor McGregor. Ryan's reaction's going to hate me. He's like, Art's picking Conor all week. I know he is. There's a couple reasons why. 60% of rematches, the person who lost ends up winning the rematch. Now, obviously, this is a trilogy fight. I think Conor's going to come in dedicated if he could stay away from the fence, avoid the takedowns. What we witnessed in the second fight, too, he actually was able to get up against the fence and push himself up fairly easily against Dustin's takedowns. Dustin isn't known as a takedown guy. He does have that in his arsenal. I think either Conor's going to get the the knockout within 3 rounds. If he doesn't, it's going to be a very long night. But regardless, make sure that you join us. UFC 264, watch party, Imagine, Royal Oak. There you go.
Good job. Looking forward to it. Art, can I ask you a question?
No.
If Conor loses, is this it?
No,
or
he's 22. He's 22-5 right now, so he's going to go to 22-6. He has gone 3 for 3 in his last 6 fights. I understand that, but he doesn't have that Ronda Rousey effect of just packing his bag and going home when he has a couple losses. He's going to be in the UFC for a while. I could see him taking a break and doing some boxing, which I don't think would. Boxing Manny Pacquiao does not interest me. I'm not a casual fan, but I'm not interested. I think he will be in the UFC for at least a couple more fights and then possibly take his riches and go home. But it all depends on what happens on Saturday, and that's what makes this match so intriguing.
We'll be there to support.
Well, you'll be in the Dominican Republicans. Sean will probably be petting Rocket at home. So, Fish, hope to see you there. Oh, wait, Fish is going to Ohio. So, F off to all of you.
Are you guys driving together? You and Kennedy?
To Ohio?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
I'm going to Art's event.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I've done nothing but support this network and support my people here. I went to the draft party. I went to the opening day, got the COVIDs, okay?
You came to JBC weekend?
I came, well, no, I didn't.
Okay, then.
It was Father's Day weekend. I'm going to be at home with my kids. I'm sorry.
You didn't do anything Thursday, Friday, or Saturday?
I was working Thursday, Friday, taking care of my kids on Saturday so my wife could have a day off, and then Sunday was Father's Day. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It's Father's Day, but you're at home. It's Father's Day weekend, but you're at home taking care of the kids because it's Father's Day weekend.
Yeah,
okay. All right. What was sports? Stay tuned.
Oh, yeah. Just send it right to break.
What was sports? Stay tuned.
We are here, downtown Fenton, my favorite Bridge Street Exchange.
That's right. And you want to switch up your wardrobe this summer? It's this easy. Ready, Joey?
I'm ready.
All right, you ready? I like it. You want to do it again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
All right. Ooh, Brixton. Nice. One more time?
Yes.
Ooh, I like the hat on this one, too. You ready to do it one more time, Joey?
I'm getting tired. One last one.
All right, let's change it. Bro, where's your shirt? You need new clothes this summer. Bridge Street Exchange in Fenton. That's where you need to go. Thank you, guys.
Make sure you get Art his phone back. He got frustrated and he threw his phone down, but there are many important messages that come in
Oh my
from
God.
the Woodward Sports Network that I think it's important for him to check his messages. Art, I'm
Oh
caring
my
about
God,
your
there's
well-being.
7 more of them. How many? What are we doing? Do we work here? This is proof here. I don't have time to say let's go because I'm busy. You two jerk offs.
Okay, but do you understand this is what is in this damn text message every day?
Let's go.
Show everybody. Show them.
Let's go.
I'm not ashamed of it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Just make it stop. Make it stop.
That's what happens. They say it so much it brainwashes you and you become assimilated. Let's go.
God, I can't do this.
Do you want to get registered to have the chance to kick a football into the back of a truck and win $25K in crypto?
No, I can't. I work here.
Okay, but for those of you out there, the first person that writes, gee, I wonder what phrase I can use today.
Oh, God. LFG? Just LFG.
Yeah. Huh.
Football's
Let's
coming home.
go! If you write let's go, you're in.
On what?
person.
YouTube or Facebook?
No,
Whatever.
stop it.
Somebody already did it. Mitch did it. Done. Over.
Okay, stop. Joique
knew.
is not looking at the camera right now because he's putting out gifts saying let's go.
No. I just put let's go on YouTube so I can win the 25K chance to win 25K.
This is
crypto.
too much. This is too much.
Cheese toast. Somebody, that's old school. Way to go, Chris. Cheese toast.
Cheese toast.
I used to play this
Looking
game
at
called
the camera
Pick
'cause
3
he's
where I
doing
would
this.
ask people.
I'm gonna start wearing shades on here so they can't see my eyes.
I would ask people like sports questions and like nobody hardly ever won it. So when we had to give away the prize at the end, I'd say, name one ingredient in cheese toast.
Our boy Mike won.
All right, let's go.
I think I said it first on YouTube.
Well, you can't kick. You work here.
Why can't I kick?
Wow, you don't believe in him? He can't kick?
No, he
Art can
could.
kick.
He could
Art
if he
can kick.
wanted to, obviously, but you can't win the monies
Why
Wow.
because you work here.
I think that's Joique.
That's, you know what?
That's not her
I
rules.
don't
That's
know.
Stick's
That's
rules.
racist.
That's
Yeah.
Stick.
I'm gonna
No.
say it. It's racist.
Whoa.
That's
racist.
racist.
That is Stick
trying
rules,
to
not
oppress.
Kennedy's.
Well, then,
Why you
Sick is
trying
racist, not Kennedy.
Hey, you
Not
going by
my
the
rules.
rules? You going by the rules?
Yep,
though.
you're the rule follower,
the
Kennedy.
rule follower.
Racist Broadwell.
Oh, no.
You're the rule follower.
There is a K in her name. Just saying.
You're kidding me right now.
Kennedy. Joique can't kick. Take it back.
You can kick,
Okay, I can kick.
but you
Watch
cannot
him
win the
25K.
crypto money.
Yeah.
Oh, people would riot. Could you imagine? Joique just goes
oh my
up.
gosh.
25K.
Could you? Oh my gosh.
I would love to go and get a kick and for an opportunity to change my life. You know what 25K would do for me?
Nothing. That's a tip to a nice waitress on a Friday night for you.
Wait.
25K is still 25K.
Hell yeah, that's. Oh, no, I'm saying for him.
No,
he
it's-
tips 25K.
No, 25K is still 25K.
I don't understand. $1 is a lot of money to a person who don't have it.
I need $1.
You need more than that, Art. You need more than that.
Oh, where's the money tree? He's getting the money tree.
Here you go.
Oh, well, that's a weird looking $100 bill.
You say you need a $1.
You said you needed $1.
Yeah, and then I said, times 100.
Shut, are you hungry now? I'm hungry.
I'm always hungry.
Oh,
So
boy.
just
I need some eggs.
Oh,
just a-
boy.
I need
No,
some
we're
scrambled
not
eggs with
doing
cheese.
this.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to have a
eggs with
stroke
cheese.
live on the show.
Scrambled
Ooh.
eggs with
Let's
cheese.
go.
A nice
What
bagel.
if I buy for you again?
What, buy me lunch?
Yeah, could we eat?
Stop, listen. You can't stop mean. Free lunch might stop mean for a second, but Daddy's coming back with a lot of mean.
Real quick,
Oh my God.
the Lions. What? What?
Stop. Stop. Seriously. Stop it.
Stop what?
Stop it.
Football's coming home. It's
Let's
coming
freaking
home.
go. Let's freaking go. So real quick, if I had an opportunity to hit Art in the face with a balloon in here, I would do it. I would do it. No lie, I would do it.
But I'm not an athlete.
But you're not an athlete. So our next topic is, if you had an opportunity to hit any professional athlete in the face with a water balloon, who would it be? Who would it be?
Is it a former or currently? Because I've got my answer if it's
Both.
former.
It's both.
You go first then.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
Former athlete, it would be Joique, 100%. 100%.
Stick to the same thing.
As hard as I can, and I can hit hard.
Oh yeah, 3 miles per hour.
If it's current, it would probably be, I don't know. Current UFC fighter, probably John Jones. Oh no, Greg Hardy. Greg Hardy. He's 265 pounds and he would murder me after, but it would be worth it. Yeah.
Why him?
Because he
That's
used.
nice. Who you got, Sean?
Okay. Damn it, got me again.
I can't think of anybody. I really.
No,
listen.
Gandhi has spoken. Give me a break.
You gotta pick one person, Sean. You gotta pick.
I'm thinking I don't currently have a strong disdain for anybody.
Come on, like Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
Oh, Young Gravy. Well, he's not an athlete.
Leave Young Gravy out of this.
Wait, what was that, Kennedy?
I really don't. I don't have. Really, I've been racking my brain since you asked this last night. Right now, currently, I don't have strong disdain for any. One of the Paul brothers.
Yeah, that's my answer too.
Who's the guy that got put to sleep, but they say he didn't put him to sleep?
Was that Logan Paul?
No, Jake Paul against Ben Askren. Yeah.
That wasn't him. That was Mayweather. That was against Mayweather.
Oh, that was Logan's.
Logan.
Dude, if you're talking about comparables, Logan against... I would want to hang out with Logan Paul. Jake Paul, he
Jake
can suck
sucks.
a dick.
Logan's kind of cool.
Jake was the one that said, my brother just beat.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the idiot with the Twitter fingers.
I don't... Both of them are just... Can I split the water balloon in half?
No, we make the rules.
Can they stand next to each other and let me, the shrapnel hit them? Those two things.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Now you're amazing. You're asking me to pick somebody. I pick somebody, and you're yelling.
Right.
Let's go.
Kimmy, who you got?
I would pick Jake Paul too.
In a heartbeat?
In a heartbeat.
I heard it was Dylan Larkin.
I would never hit
you
Dylan Larkin.
said that before we went on air. You're like, I'd really like to hit Larkin.
Bullcrap. Do not put words
Something
in my
about
mouth.
not
Dylan
responding
Larkin,
to your
I love
messages.
you.
Love potion.
Yeah, I would throw a love potion at him.
No, you were mad at him for not responding to DMs.
I've never DM'd him, but my friends DM him on my birthday every year for a picture of his butt.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. You've got some stand-up friends. They DM Dylan Larkin.
Every year on my birthday, they DM him and they say, please send us a picture of your butt. It's for my friend Kennedy. It's her birthday. Because he did that whole campaign with the pants, and it was like, hi, I'm Dylan Larkin, and I have hockey butt. Because he's got like the really nice bubble butt that hockey players tend to have.
We don't know about that.
Anyway, so my friends do that every year. He's never replied.
Not very shocking.
Hold on, mine is a perfect landing spot.
Wait, no, we have a video to go with this.
We do?
Yes.
Was it sent to me?
That I shared with you yesterday.
Did you send it to me?
Again.
Let's
be great. There's a thin line between good and great. Take your time, Mark.
Did you?
That's why we have prep.
Did you send it to me, Kennedy?
That's why we have prep.
Did you send it to me?
Via Drive, it was shared.
I do not see it.
I'll do it again.
And forward it so it makes sure that it has the timestamp that you sent it yesterday, because he's been slacking lately. Ouch. Ouch.
So anyways, what are you guys' weekend plans?
Fish, would you throw a water balloon at anybody? Is there like a soccer player or a rugby player or somebody that you really dislike that you would like go, I'm going to throw a water balloon at this person?
No, he loves everybody.
Not at this moment, but maybe soon it'll come.
Now, this is where Art should yell at you. I don't, like, seriously.
I just said he loves everybody.
Then why? How come you don't yell at him? I just don't, like,
because
seriously.
He's Fish.
I don't, like, honestly, I just don't hate anybody.
Okay, let me ask you. Do you hate Steve Yzerman because they built a successful Lightning team that defeated your Habs? Would you throw a water balloon at him?
No.
Okay,
He did his
I'm
job.
done with you.
How do I get mad at somebody for doing his job?
Fake happy.
I'm not happy.
No, you're fake happy.
Oh, everything is awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Can't even come up with a name.
No.
No,
Who would I hit in the face?
He did his job. What about how would you get mad at somebody that did their? Okay, you know what? I got one.
Okay.
He's not an athlete. Al Avila.
Oh, okay.
Al Avila.
There we go.
And it isn't even Al's fault because Al's such a nice guy. But there are human beings out there that like think he's doing a really good job, and it absolutely blows my mind. He's been on the job for almost 6 years now. Almost 6 years. And I was, you know, the false narrative that's out there that, well, Al hasn't been able to spend money. People like to lie today, and that's okay. And then they get mad at you when you, like, seriously, this happened on Twitter in the last day. This guy got mad at me because he said, Al can't spend money. And I said, well, that's false. Look at all these contracts he signed his first year. And he gets mad at you. Okay. All the best to you, man, psycho. I mean, it's really, that's what it comes back to. What? I didn't do it. You said something that's false. I showed you factually that that's false, and you're mad at me. Okay.
I mean, if I had to choose a player, it would be former or current. It could be both.
Do one for each.
No. Just pick one.
Because why? You don't want to throw... no, say both of them. Who's a former one?
No, the former. I'm just... Okay, Clay Matthews.
Ooh. Would you ever, like, do a celebrity boxing thing where you and him boxed? I would love to see that. Uh-oh. He's got the gorilla. Oh, man.
Here comes the challenge. It's like WWE.
Yep. Shoot your shot right
Matthews!
now. Promo. Here.
I'm going to be like the mouse of the South, Jimmy Hart.
There's no grabbing hair with gloves on.
Hyping him up.
I just say that much. There's no grabbing
You don't
hair.
want anything of this to do with this, Clay Matthews. That's my boy. He's going to rip you up.
I'll have my megaphone yelling around.
Hey,
no
we're
grabbing
gonna
hair.
We're gonna tweet this at him. What do you have to say, Joique?
I'm just saying, you can't grab hair with gloves on. That's it.
Did you hear that?
How many rounds, Joique? How many rounds is it gonna take to knock out Clay Matthews?
I don't know. All right, go place your bet on MyBookie.
Ooh. Got that gorilla.
It's in your corner now, Matthews. My boy's going to eat you for lunch.
I don't know why, but you sound like Happy Gilmore.
Joique, it sounds like you don't want to fight him. You should have been more happy. You should have been like,
Yeah, you
Matthews.
Let's go.
I've had this built up anger for years. Pull my hair, motherfucker.
There you go.
One round, bitch. That's what you should have done. Instead, you just went, Clay Matthews.
Hopefully Judy's not watching.
I think
Ooh, Judy.
you pulled my hair.
I will say, Sean,
That's
there
it.
might be one part of this video that you really don't like, and you might watch it and not be happy with me.
Yeah, let's go ahead and watch the video. So this is where the idea of the water balloon with an athlete came from.
It's Kennedy with Woodward Sports, here to find out who people would throw a water balloon at if they could throw one at any athlete in the world. Let's go find out.
Oh my God. LeBron James.
Good answer.
Michael Vick, because he fought them dogs.
Period. That's a good answer.
Period.
I love that answer.
For me, it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like it would splash nicely on him.
LeBron James.
Why?
He's the greatest, but I hate him for it.
I get that. I get that. Thank you. All right, G-Mac, you ready?
Yeah, you know what? We got to do this. Thanks, Joe. Let me borrow your baseball blouse. I don't know how he swings with this. Art's coming up. Oh,
Yeah. Now it's official. You got to double wind it though.
double line.
Yeah.
I think I might have done this before.
Maybe.
All right, so start moving now, all right? Start ready?
Oh.
Wait, I need more momentum.
Ooh, he's got the Floyd Mayweather.
Okay. He's actually dodging his momentum every single time.
Yes. How is this happening?
Oh, he's ducking the head and the shoulders.
Ooh, add a little pizzazz.
All
right, 3, 2, 1. Start ducking and diving.
Ooh, go Juicy!
Oh, you're doing awesome, Juicy. Ah! That was perfect. That was perfect.
Oh, it's just straight from the other way.
Keep going.
Oh, it's not breaking. This one, you got a good one. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let it go, fish.
I'm so nervous.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hold on. You're actually doing pretty good. Okay. All right, Kennedy, keep going. Keep going. Oh, wait, let me just take this fish.
Good job, Kennedy.
Thanks.
That seems like a lot of fun, but would you do that, Sean?
No, he leaves at 1, and so do you.
No, you're right.
Can't do it at 12:59.
Do you know I'm leaving right at 1 o'clock today?
If you
For
go
the
to
Dominican Republicans?
I swear, Joique, I'm telling you right now, friend to friend.
At 12:58, I'm out that door. I'm halfway down Woodward by 1 o'clock.
Elbows and assholes.
By 1 o'clock.
Can I tell you why I'm leaving today?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have 2 shows to do today.
Oh, boy.
Not 1.
The grind don't stop.
2.
He's got that gorilla. What do you got, Sean?
He's got a let's go.
Let's go!
What shows you have today?
I'm not going to talk about what I do on another entity.
Good for you, Sean.
But I have 2 different. You know where I have 2 different shows today.
Oh, and the Shawnee B and Little Artie podcast that launches tonight with Rocket. I'm ready for it.
No, I'm not at it.
Little Artie.
Nuggets. Well, I'm going golfing today, so I got to get out of here.
Oh. God, I wish. Listen, I understand.
I got my golf clubs in
Joique.
the back. I have on my flip flops to be comfortable until I get there, and then
That's what you golfing?
this.
No, you're that.
No, he said until
he said too comfortable.
Until I get
All
there. Until I get there.
All right.
Okay,
So-
but here's the thing. I see everyone taking a vacation, going golfing, this and that.
That's not
I
a
never get
vacation.
invited.
you
Golfing
work.
is a vacation. What are you talking about? It's a half-day vacation.
No, it's not. We're only doing 9 holes, so we'll be out there 2 hours.
Oh, it's going to be
2.5
so
tops.
hard.
2 tops. It's chilling and talking business.
Meanwhile, Sean's doing 50 shows after this. He won't be done till Monday.
Mad respect.
Man,
Mad respect to Sean
8 o'clock
Baligian.
tonight. I'm done at 8 o'clock tonight.
no,
Can I come watch your show?
No, I actually have a day off tomorrow.
He said that was the fastest. No. You wouldn't let me come hang out?
No.
no,
Wow.
You
no.
could go play with Rocket. If you wanted to play with Rocket, you could go in the other room and play with Rocket. I'm serious, too. That's
we
you're
don't need
more
that
than
type
welcome.
of energy and vibrations around your dog.
You could go play with Rocket. I have no qualms. Rocket really likes you. He does.
What's the girl dog? Is it Carrie?
Carrie.
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 Okay, I'm glad it's not Karen.
You know, it is
All right.
vacation time, Art. It's that time of year.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
So.
I don't get vacations.
Oh, good for you.
I don't have money to go on a vacation. What am I going to do? Take my bicycle and do a couple laps around the trailer park? What a vacation.
Could I start a GoFundMe and be the first person to donate to Art's vacation?
No, because I don't like GoFundMes are for people that have like their arms blown off. Like, no, I'll work for mine. I'll be grinding so in 2030 I can retire. 9 years, you won't see me.
Well, that's how you took a vacation
That sounds familiar.
out of Michigan.
2015, I went to Vegas with my father.
It's going to be less than 9 years
20
for
what?
me, pal.
2015, I went to Vegas with my father.
How long were you there?
6 days. Ugh. 6 days in Vegas is like, I ran out of money after 2.
Misery. No.
Can
Get
you
me the
imagine
hell
people
out of
who
there.
have to live there year round?
Oh,
Well,
miserable.
they just don't have a gambling addiction.
You have a gambling addiction?
I have a work addiction right now. And speaking of which, we're working on a break, so say Woodward Sports.
What was sports?
Tony is a third-generation logger that has a simple, practical approach to life and work. That's why his Coast DX342 knife is perfect for him. The stainless steel blade is rust-resistant and made for all-weather use. And the double roll-lock safety ensures that it will never inadvertently close when he doesn't want it to. That's why Coast is trusted tough.
What do you mean you can't? do
You're
this
making
anymore?
me want to just... You know, Imagine Theater is hiring right now, by the way. And I worked at a theater before. And I would like to officially put in my application if I get one more. Let's go. Oh
Let's
my-
go.
Let's go.
Paul, listen.
Let's go.
Paul Gland's a good dude. I've interviewed Paul. Paul's a good man.
He's going to be my new boss.
Paul's a good man. I
So
like Paul.
I'm going to tell you this. Ah, damn it. If I get one more text that says, come on, guys. Come on. What are we doing?
Now, do you think that Detroit is a great landing spot for N'Keal Harry?
You know what's interesting about that? Why not? Why not? I mean, always ask, right? Doesn't hurt to ask. Here's a guy that's a former #1 pick, although it was a late first-round pick. Why not? If this is a situation where they absolutely positively have to get rid of him, And the way that Kennedy phrased this question, look, I don't know if you know this, the Lions are absolutely positively devoid of a, number one right now. They are. There are guys that I like, and I like the potential of two of them in particular. And one of them I talked about before he was even drafted by the Lions and Cephas. And I like Amon-Ra. I do. I like the chip on his shoulder. But is there a number one there? I don't know. Now, I'm not sure this guy's ever going to be a number one. But if he's a change of scenery guy, going to a place where it seems like a lot of people are rowing in the same direction for the first time in a while and realizing that, hey, we're going to actually really build something here. If using Kennedy's criteria, if he can be had for a later round pick, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well,
now, are the Patriots going to let him go for a later round pick? That remains to be seen. But if I call ring, 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 hey, Bill Belichick, who's this? Who dis? That's how he answers the phone. Ring, 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 Bill Belichick here, who dis? And, hey, what's up? It's Brad Holmes, Bill. Oh, Brad, hey, how you enjoying Detroit? Oh, good. Tell my Patricia I said hello. No. So I was wondering, you got this situation with Nikhil, yeah? I was wondering what it might take to land him here in Detroit.
Give us a 6th round pick.
Well, Brad, I'm kind of looking at a 4th round pick. Well, Bill, buddy, can I call you buddy? Sure. I'm not going to give you a 4th rounder. How about a 6th rounder? Can you make it a 5th rounder? Would I do it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Later. Done. Yeah, why not? A guy that went 32nd overall, that maybe he, honestly,
that's not
maybe
that
he just
gonna
needs,
go.
Of course not. But, yeah, why not?
Ring. Ring.
Hello, who dis?
What up, though? This is Brad Holmes. I'm in Detroit. Let's go through the show. Let's go.
If you drop what up, dope? Then I go out Bill Belichick. Can you imagine Bill Belichick saying what up, dope? What up, dope?
Hey, listen, Bill. Listen. I want to help you out.
You want to help me out?
Exactly. I want to help you out. This deal is huge. Hear me out. You guys are trying to get rid of Nikhil Harry.
Well, I wouldn't say we're trying to get rid of him. He's what we call a malcontent. He's always grumpy. The man's always, he wins the Super Bowl and he's grumpy.
Listen.
That is so unfair. That's it.
Listen, Bill. Listen, Bill. We have a new saying here in Detroit, right? We won't give up nothing more than a 6th round pick for the guy. Now I understand he was your 1st round draft pick, but he's been injured. He has no body of work. Let's make a deal. A 6th round draft pick for your guy. That's the best I can do. The best I can do.
You have to lie. You're right. I like how you're lying. You do. Seriously. They're professional liars. That's what people don't understand.
That's why we call the Lions.
Bill. Baby.
No. Keep your bill. Do your bill.
We took him 32nd overall just a couple years ago. I have to rip my shirt and, like be all sloppy like Billy.
And what has he done for you, Bill? What has he done? 86 targets.
Brad, I'm not giving him away for a 6th round pick.
86 targets, 33 receptions. What do you think? You lucky I'm giving you a 6. It needs to be a 7th.
I want a 4th round pick or I'm hanging up the damn phone.
Hey, when you hang up this phone, make sure you go check yourself into the mental institution because you're getting old.
Bars.
Nah. Got a point there. 5th round pick.
Bill, the best I can do is a 6. The best I can do.
Hold on, let me see if I can find a something to play for you in that regard.
No.
I'm looking for it. I don't know if I still have it.
Sean.
Damn it, I don't have it.
Good.
Let's go. No, honestly, this is. Why not? Why really? Why not? Why wouldn't you?
Is it a deal?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it if I was Bill Belichick. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
Wouldn't do it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Somebody said he's
send you over the paperwork. I have my people talk to your people.
Let's go.
We get everything signed, still delivered.
What's wrong with this lip?
I need a coffee. Play with my dog.
Hey, Kennedy, you might order me an acai bowl.
Oh, give me a break.
Jeez Louise.
I
won't say that anymore because I got roasted.
Here, let's check in. She's ordering right now.
Birmingham roast.
Are you kidding me? We're doing orders on the show? I'm about to cancel this shit.
Extra granola, honey on
Extra
top.
granola, extra bananas, honey on top.
What are we doing?
Thank you.
I know how he likes his
I love
acai
no
bowls.
signal. I don't know why
That's a
I
good
find that
producer
so.
deal.
No signal.
Yep.
That's
no
a good
show.
no
Show's off. You start ordering shit on air, show's off. You can't even give me the respect to do it during commercial break. It's off.
It's crazy. You want to talk about doing your job, but we can ask for 4 or 5 different clips that should already been there.
Joique, you don't do the prep. You don't even look at it.
I do look at the prep. I look at the prep.
And Kennedy, can you send
That's
me the
a
videos?
liar. I guess.
What are you talking about
I
right
guess the liars aren't the only people that be lying.
For one, Sean made the point. You cannot play video while a VMix call is up. You
Yes,
can't.
facts.
Because you can't hear what Keith would be saying. The other thing is, the water balloon thing that she shared to me, I didn't have access to because it was sent to Stick.
Ouch.
Thank you.
Hey, Kennedy, I don't see Stick on the Baligian Bell show. Maybe he's under the chair. I don't
Kennedy,
see
are
Stick
you
on
gonna
the
deal with that?
I don't see Stick on the show.
Fish,
Are you
those
going to
shots
deal with
fired?
that, Kennedy?
I will not be a part
Fish,
of this.
Are you taking shots at Kennedy
I'm
right
taking
now?
shots at nobody.
A little
Let's
bit.
go.
I mean,
But Sean, I thought you said that Fish was a nice guy.
You
I
guys
don't see
take
Stick
shots
on
at
the
me
show.
and make me the villain. I have no problem.
Kennedy,
with it.
don't let him
Sean,
talk to you like that.
I'm just saying,
But
Stick
Sean,
ridicules
you
me
said-
for calling this the best show ever.
I-
I'm going to solidify my stance. This is the best show ever on the network. Baligian Bell from 11 to 1, and
Well,
Kennedy
hang on.
is
We got to
sending
check
stuff
in
to
with.
Stick.
Hang on. We got to check in with Chad to see how he thinks about that. Oh, okay. He'll be back. He'll be back. The jury is still out.
I love the no signal. How do you think about that? That was pretty good. That was pretty
Well,
good.
no.
Yeah, it's not him thinking about it. It's the camera has
It's
no
the camera
signal.
died.
Hence
Okay, you
there's no
could have
signal.
just given it to me, Fish.
Oh,
Go
sorry,
to
sir.
Ohio
Oh, never
already.
mind. Never mind.
You know
I'll
what?
take
Yeah,
You're
that.
going to be
Fish, go
very
to Ohio.
disappointed. You're
He's not that
disappointed going to
clever.
Ohio, but you're going to be very disappointed when I'm not here next week.
There's
I
validity
know,
to that.
I know. You're going to be pissed.
There
I
is
know.
no-
Who's running audio while you're gone?
Stick.
Oh God.
Yeah, then Stick will be here, Fish.
Is Stick really
Next
good?
week.
He can't fit in the booth.
Yeah.
He's 20 feet tall.
Is Stick really doing our audio next week?
I don't know. I'll do it from the sky. I'll do it from
No,
above.
probably be.
Where you going? Are you going to North Korea?
No, I
Knock it
wish.
off.
I'm going to Pebble Beach, California.
With your family?
Yes. I actually don't want to go, but I'll go.
During the show, you're gonna hear.
Speak easy.
Why don't you want to go spend time with your family?
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to be here. I'm gonna miss being here.
Why don't you want to spend time with your family?
It's not even about family. It's more just about leaving this place. I actually like being here.
I know you like being here,
So-
but why don't you want to go
See,
be with your
isn't
family?
that
Spend time with
sweet?
your family. It's
I
a good
can't wait
balance.
to get
No,
the hell
I
out of
told
here
you
every day at
once I leave
12:59.
for California, I'll be happy
Go to
to go.
Ohio
But-
already. You want to trade on me? Go to Ohio.
So where you going
Fish.
to Ohio?
Well, we're going to Ohio to pick up my grandpa, and then from there we're gonna go to California.
Yeah, they're gonna pick up
Y'all flying or
freaking.
y'all driving?
California, we're flying.
Say hi to Drew
I
Carey
don't
for
know.
me.
Family trip. Could have been a family.
What are you going to Cali for? I didn't know this part of the trip.
Pebble Beach.
You're going to California?
Are you golfing there?
We are golfing there.
Good
yes.
for you. That's awesome.
Are you a good golfer?
We're 3 hours from LA, so I'm not going to LA. I don't want to go to LA. Fuck LA. No, I'm joking. I actually like LA. But
Oh my.
I've never been to LA.
The
but
Crips and Bloods coming after you.
Hey.
My son's moving to
I
LA,
love
and
LA.
I
Number
didn't like
love
LA
LA.
before, and I
Now watch
really
what you
don't
say.
like LA
I will,
now.
because I probably will be going to LA eventually in my lifetime,
Hey, make
as
sure-
well as North Korea, of
Hey,
course.
make sure you call out to
So-
the leaders so you can know you need to talk to. You need to pay off. You got to pay taxes.
Yeah, you got to check in.
You got to check in.
For what? LA, North Korea?
I'm
Anyways,
gonna
Bloods.
tell you this though. I know some rappers who came here who was about to get the no-fly zone put on them, but they tapped in.
You have to tap in.
You got to tap in.
Yep.
You got to tap in.
Sean, have you tapped in yet?
Even Nipsey Hussle said you got to tap in.
No,
if you're gonna be
Sean's
moving
let's
around.
going.
I'm just looking at Kennedy. It's like a translator. They just spoke some completely different language, and I was waiting for the translator. The no-fly zone, tap in, tap out.
You know when
I don't know what any of that means. No.
All right, so a few years back, a known rapper
Rick
came
Ross.
Rick Ross came to the city. He didn't tap in with some of the leaders here in the streets, and you have to pay homage, or you got to tap in. You
Or
want to
pay
move
a
around.
tax.
You got to pay a tax, or you got to tap in and make sure it's good to move around. This is what it is. This is just listen, hear it out.
Sean's very confused.
And somebody didn't tap in. Someone didn't tap in.
This is how the Revolutionary War started. No taxation without representation.
1776.
And so what happened was they hit them with the no-fly zone, and they had a concert, and they couldn't get off of the tour bus to do the concert because they weren't allowed in the city.
Trick and his the Goon Squad padlocked it to where they couldn't get the bus in.
I'm serious. I did not know any of this existed. So let's just say I'm Young Gravy, okay? And I'm Young Gravy, and I decide I'm coming in. Thank you. You're the best ever, Kathy. I'm coming into Detroit, and I'm going to do a show. So, like, I have to call, hello, Trick, this is Young Gravy. I just wanted you to know I'm coming into Detroit. Do I have your blessing to do my show in Detroit? Yes, you do. Is that basically it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. But
What a
Trick
bunch of
would never let Young Gravy
But what
go.
it is, though, it's also protection.
Yeah.
It's
Because
also
here's the
protection.
thing. If he says, yeah, you can come through, but you're on your own, then you get jumped by dudes in the streets because...
So Trick would send the word down, like to
fall back.
All right, Young Gravy's cool. Leave him.
He ain't cool in Detroit.
I need to kiss up to one of those guys and get that protection.
Yep.
Who do I need to talk to?
I got a phone number.
Who's the Godfather?
If you would have came to my charity weekend, I would have introduced you to him.
No, if you would have been at the album release party, you would have been there.
He invited me to it too.
Young Gravy just walked by.
He invited me to it.
Why didn't you go?
He's more gingery than Young Gravy.
I didn't want to be overbearing, ask for stuff.
No, we were backstage smoking some great cannabis, and Flava Flav was there. He had a giant clock.
Obviously.
Yeah. But I
had no idea that. Like, I'm not being funny. I had no idea that was a thing. That's like
that's been a thing. For
Sean, if you watched the Morning Wood show, you would have seen he was interviewed.
That's been a thing.
He
for
was
decades.
here. And you know he was here. You saw him.
No, but I didn't know that. Like, you have to. Hello, Sir Trick.
Oh,
like if you hear,
I'm coming into town. Can I get your blessing? I had no idea that was a thing. I'm no disrespect. I don't know how it works. I'm being serious. I had no idea that.
That's crazy.
I had no. That's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, Young Bird got his chain stolen when he was here. They snatched his chain.
Who was that?
Young Berg.
So let's just say Young Gravy is scheduled to come to town. But if I called Trick first and said,
all right, put
Trick,
like this.
Trick, I don't want Young Gravy in town. I'm willing to pay like my representation or taxes or whatever.
One Wayne Gretzky card.
So it was Wayne Gretzky rookie
it was
card.
a big
Trick
group.
would
So
go,
no, it's real. That's real. I was actually with them when a group didn't call him before they came. He knew they had a concert, and he said, "Don't call me back by a certain time." But they ended up calling him. They called him before they got here. He said, "Okay, they're good now. They're fine."
I love it. Because you know what?
Man.
That's respect.
In order to get to the top, you got to do some shit to get to the top. And that man has paid his dues and has put on for Detroit like no other artist. Eminem, sure. But it's because of Trick that Eminem's where he's at, arguably, too. Sure, he's got a rap career, I get that. But street cred-wise, Eminem would have been fucked with if it wasn't for Trick and D12. It's just a fact.
January 12th, 2022, Young Gravy. It's coming to Royal Oak.
Let's go!
No, let's not go.
So if he's in Royal Oak, though, does
No, it's St. Andrews. Like, it's the Detroit clubs. Yeah.
So who do I have to call out here? Like White Boy Rick? How does that work?
White Boy Rick.
That would be a good
Yeah,
one.
call Matthew McConaughey.
How do
You good over here?
Who do I?
No, but no. You remember even Nipsey will put there some of his documentaries. Like, if I go to another city, if I go to Houston, I got to tap in with da-da-da when I go in. If I want to move around, there's some things you got to do.
Here's the thing. It's a respect issue.
No, your respect. So, like people know, all right, Joique Bell's in town. He's got the blessing from Art Smith. Like, don't leave Joique Bell alone. He gets carte blanche.
Yeah, what's it called? A pass? You get a pass.
Yeah, you get a street pass. But here's
I
the
had
thing:
no idea that
can
was a
we
thing.
have Joique be the mayor of Woodward, and people have to check in with Joique before they go on? I'm cool with that.
No, I don't. No, I'm good.
Okay, well then I'll take that role.
You take that role.
Yeah. Wow. Coming at you.
Like, does it? I'm
You sometimes
fascinated by
have to
this.
pay a
I'm not-
tax. Yeah.
Okay, so it literally costs you something. You have to pay like a tribute to whoever the big boss is.
Or you have to come through and have Detroit artists open up for you. It's another way of paving the way for the people in the city, which that I highly agree with. If you come through on a tour and say you're from Texas and it's all Texas artists and you don't allow a Detroit artist to open up, that's bullshit. You're coming to somebody else's city. Pay some respect.
So, like as Kenny said, my close personal friend Owen Wilson, who we happen to brush up against each other in this little restaurant on the road to Hannah, or this little like party store. Like if he came to town, hey, listen, Owen Wilson's coming to town. Can you guys show him some love? And that's how it works.
Yeah, it's just making sure your intentions are pure, that you're not coming to take from the city and then jet out.
Oh.
Yeah. Like when you come into Detroit and you fly in, you should be supporting the local businesses.
You got to give back to Detroit.
You got to give back. Not coming in, getting a bag, and getting on a flight. Fuck that. No.
He's getting a bag, getting your money.
Yes.
Mhm. Good job.
You know what? Let's just go to break. I'm so disappointed in you.
What was sports?
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. And at Hall Financial, we treat our clients like family. And our number one priority is giving each of our clients 5-star service. Our passion for 5-star service, combined with our expertise, allows us to find the best possible solution for refinancing your home loan. We take the time to focus on both the individual and the numbers. We're going to walk you through the process and close your loan in half the time of our competition. Go to davidhallmortgage.com today.
So, Kennedy, you found this story. Why are people just now excited for Stafford? Can I give you my thoughts? And you've probably heard me share this before. As we near closer to football season, something happens to the football fan's brain. Especially once the calendar hits. I'm not joking when I say this. Once the calendar hits July 1, or excuse me, August 1, I call it crazy month. And all of a sudden, even though you've looked at their roster for the last 6 months, you've watched this guy your whole career, when that calendar hits August 1st, you immediately become excited as the season draws near, and you up the ante. So Art is saying 10-7 right now.
Whoa!
On August 1st, that is going to go up at least 2 games.
No, it's not.
It's going to go to 12-5.
That was my lowest 10-7.
No, I think last time we checked in, it was 14-3.
But really, I can't tell you how many times I've dealt with this being in this business. Like something happens and you hit August, and the season draws near, and you're like,
you know what happens?
oh yeah, we have Matthew Stafford now. That and all of a sudden, like, you've had him for months now. What changed? Nothing. We're that much closer to games being played. That's really it's almost like the androids that walk around all day saying, "Let's go, let's go." It is. It's crazy shit. So what changed in the last few months?
People are excited.
Why are you being a hater? Let's go.
Why are people just now getting excited for Stafford?
I don't know.
Are they getting excited because he's no longer on the Lions? Or are they getting excited for him because now he's on another team?
More the Rams.
More the Rams.
More the Rams.
More the Rams.
I think.
Now, is it more the Rams because he's on a better team? Now, he's been on good teams here in Detroit. And he's made some noise here. Now, we didn't win the playoff game, but he led us to 11-5 season, sticking to the playoffs, and we lost that game. But he made some noise here. Now, the thing is going to be if he can take that same season he had that year and then transition that over into L.A. Is he going to be able to do that? New environment, new coaching staff, new players, new fans. Sometimes you can be put in a new environment and then flourish. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen there, but I want him to have a good season, but I want them to have a losing season. It's better for us.
I love what Kenny said. Kenny said, I hope Stafford throws for 5,000 yards and goes 0-16.
Mm-hmm.
From your mouth to God's ears.
My man Kenny.
I would love. I hope that Matthew Stafford breaks every possible passing record in the history of mankind, and the Rams finish number 1. So that way the Lions could have the number 1 and the number 2 pick next year.
You know what that means, Art?
Listen.
Do you know what that means, Art?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means that they have to suck, blah, 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 and they can't win games, and then we get a higher draft. None of that matters. Lions Super Bowl 2022, baby. Come on. I mean, common sense ain't that common around here, folks.
Football's coming home.
You are freaking right. You are freaking right. Common sense is just not around here at all.
Hey, listen,
Especially
I'm not the only
booth.
one talking like that. My man Kenny Burke. Super Bowl champs, let's go!
Yeah, we're not
Let it
just
out, Sean,
going to
let it
LA
out.
for the Rams game.
Let's go!
We're not just going to LA for the Rams game. We're also going in February for the Super Bowl. I just didn't know if you knew that or not. So we're going to be there
When the
twice.
Rams go 9-8 or 10-7, finish last in their division, who gets the blame? I think that division could be difficult. I mean, I like the Rams team. I liked them last year. You have to give them credit for, getting to a point that they did where it's clear, and this is not even a shot at Jared Goff, even though you know my feelings on Jared Goff. The coach did not believe in the quarterback anymore. I mean, that's blatantly obvious now. Yeah. It was obvious before he got traded. It's amazing they got as far as they did last year under those circumstances. So if that division is as tough as it could be in the key and operative word, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think they're going to be a good team. Do I think that they become the favorite in the NFC? Nah. I don't know if there's a favorite in the NFC right now. I'm serious. I say
You
that
sit back
knowing...
and think about it. You sit back and think about it. I don't know.
I say that knowing there's still air in Tom Brady's lungs and the Bucs are still the Super Bowl champion. I don't know if there's a favorite. I'm not going to get in the line to count him out. I'm not going to get in the line to count out Aaron Rodgers either. Even with all the disaster that went on there, I'm not getting in that line. I think the Rams are a good team. Does Matthew Stafford make the difference between being a good team to becoming a great team, being the NFC, dare I say, Super Bowl champion? They didn't make that deal to be just a good team. They made that deal and gave up what they gave up because they thought that Matthew Stafford was the missing piece. If he's not, you know where all the blame is going to go, Charles? It's going to go to Matthew Stafford. It is. You gave up a hell of a lot to go get Matthew Stafford. And whether it's warranted or not, I can't gaze into the crystal ball. But if they fall short, if they have a season like Charles suggested, yeah, people are going to point the finger at 9. That's the way it is.
And this is probably the most accurate comment I've seen today. Motor City Sports, Art is actually on drugs.
Can I ask a question, though? Matthew Stafford couldn't get anything done with the Lions. We went to the playoffs, cool. We didn't do anything with it. Yeah. So why in a tougher division do we think that he's going to do better? And I'm saying we as like a general statement. Why would anybody think that Matthew Stafford is going to do better with the Rams? Sure, he's on a better team, but it's a tougher division, and he didn't perform when he was in Detroit.
It's a great question, Art.
Yeah.
The team does have a lot to do with it. I mean, look, the Lions had their shortcomings in recent years. I mean, we've talked about it a lot on this show. I liked that 2014 team, and I thought it was a shame that we wasted literally a once-in-a-generation defense that year. We wasted it. That was a special defense.
That was a special defense. It definitely was.
And we wasted that 2014 defense. And quite frankly, these are my words, not Joique's words, okay? I'm very careful to say that. Part of the issue was what happened with the quarterback and the offensive coordinator. You didn't get enough out of the offense. And that was part of the issue. And Joique, I've often told you this, if you guys, your offense, the second half of 2015, when you guys got it turned around after starting 1-7, your offense with that defense, holy shoot. I simultaneously like to think about it and don't like to think about it. Does that make sense? Because son of a bitch. It would have been, because they used you. I mean, you guys were like.
We had the pieces.
You did.
We had the piece. We had Calvin. We had Golden Tate. We had Reggie. We had me. You had Pettigrew and Ebron. I mean, we had Theo Riddick. I mean, and that's when he was coming out as Theo Riddick, one of the best route runners out of the backfield, if not the best in the league. And so we had some weapons.
I liked what JBC did with that offense. He said, "Boys, we're 1-7. Screw it. Let's go." No, Kevin.
It was Curtis
Avila
Mockin too.
can't spend. Guy
It was Curtis
watching. I'm
Mockin too
done
now.
with him, by the way.
You heard me? It was Curtis Mockin too. So
yeah. But I mean, you understand what I'm saying, though. I mean, they just opened it up and said, okay, the way we were doing things wasn't working. You guys were exciting. You were diverse. You could hurt a team in a multitude of ways. You did hurt teams with a multitude of ways. And if you could take that offense with the 2014 defense, that's a Lion team that wins at least a couple of playoff games. And I'm serious.
This is a great question. Joique, was there ever a time playing with Stafford that you thought he was making bad choices during the game?
Actually, no. But he did. I mean, because you're in the game, you're in the game. I'm not seeing what he's seeing. I'm in my, like, before the game, he does his pre-snap read. I do my pre-snap read. I kind of know what I'm looking for. But when it's out there, things are happening like that. And when you have a guy like Matthew Stafford, what can make you great can also be the same thing that can hurt you, right? And when I say that, he has one of the most elite arms in the NFL. And so he has the green light to try to make those thread the needle passes. And sometimes they work, sometimes they didn't. But at the end of the day, when he made those passes and they went through, we loved him for it. When they didn't, we hated him for it, and they grilled him for it. But at the end of the day, those are chances you have to take when you're at that position.
Charles said the Rams lost their whole defensive coaching staff. The new coach is changing the scheme, and in most people's mind, the Rams lost their best back-end defensive player to the Browns. All of that may be true, but the Rams know what everybody else knows, and there are a few, not as many as there were 5 years ago, but there are still a few that are kicking and screaming that won't accept this. So I'm going to say it for the 7,000th time on this show. You are fooling yourself if you don't know that offense wins now. That the game has completely changed. They punish defenses now, and offense is the name of the game. And if you don't believe me, ask a guy that actually played in the NFL. He's sitting right there. And that's the way it is. That's not to say that defense still isn't important. Hear what I'm saying. Take the time to hear what I'm saying. But if you guys haven't figured out yet that defense has gone like this and offense has gone like that, and the way the game is called and the way that defenses, quite frankly, are punished with some of the flags out there now, you aren't watching. I don't know what to tell you. But it's easy for people that grew up in my generation to play the role of the old man, which I won't do in this regard. Defense wins championships. Lombardi and 3 yards of cloud of dust. Like that. It hasn't been like that in a long time, man. I don't know what to tell you that. It's just... I don't know. These guys live it. They know it. I've had conversations with enough guys, and heck, there are guys on television. Tom Jackson says it all the time. I've loved Tom Jackson for coming out and saying, man, I don't know if I could play defense today. The way that I played, with the Broncos back in the day, I don't know if I could play today. That doesn't mean that it's not important, but the Rams, what the Rams are banking on, this is why they made that move. Their defense may go like this, but the important thing in today's game, they hope to go like that. That's what their mindset is thinking, And
if they can do that with Stafford.
Yeah.
They
it's funny because, so many people go, well, look what the Chiefs did last year with the Broncos. Let's not forget the Buccaneers. Let's not forget that the Bucs lit it up, and as well, they took advantage of the shortcomings on the offensive line of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. I mean, the guy was running around like a chicken with his head cut off on the field.
Look,
offense is important today.
He was running around there like the weekend when he went inside that mirror thing on during the Super Bowl. That's your guy, right, Art?
Yeah, but here's the thing. If defense wins championships...
It doesn't anymore!
It doesn't, because you have a great defense, but where's your offense to score the fucking touchdowns? You can stop the plays from the opposite team, but that doesn't do anything for you with running the ball, passing the ball.
What's funny? Sometimes your defense can score more than your offense.
And interception and fumble, I get that. But regardless...
Ravens 2000. I've never seen anything like that.
You have to have a strong offensive line to score the plays when it's your opportunity. Don't bank on the other team and have good defense.
I like what Kevin said. Offense absolutely wins, but Aaron
Don't do that,
Donald
Joique.
is a hell of a drug, man. Absolutely. When you still have an Aaron Donald, a disruptor on your line, I don't care what is going on backwards. I mean, again, you know what the NFL is today? Coach Dungy was right. What can your quarterback do to the opposition? What can you do to the quarterback? And if you get pressure on the quarterback, it's the way it is, honestly. And so, I mean, I hear you. I feel you. I'm not saying you're wrong. I hope you know that, Charles. Like, I'm not being that guy. But I can guarantee you what the Rams are saying is, well, we might take a little hit defensively. We still have arguably the best defensive player in the game. But the hit that we take defensively, we hope to do this with our offense. That's what they're banking on. Now, do they do that? That's the question. I don't know.
So
let's go.
All right. So you mentioned it. The Bucks and the Chiefs.
I haven't texted in a while. Go ahead.
Right.
Talk.
But let's go. But listen, Mahomes and Brady.
Let's go.
I want to get into that when we come back from break.
Oh, come on. We're not going to
Stay
break.
tuned.
I told you we're not going to break. Read the I mean, it's still too early for LeBron, Michael Jordan stuff, but for me, if you're in this league and you're trying to win, you're trying to be the best player on the football field every single day. Tom's done it for a long time, and he's won a lot. That was Patrick Mahomes. Sir Patrick Mahomes.
God bless him. He's 1,000% right.
That's the kid.
I'm so tired of this legacy shit. I'm so tired. We have been debating LeBron James' legacy for 10 years. In the meantime, look at everything he's done in the last 10 years, you morons. It's stupid. Can we, I know this is going to sound crazy, especially in Lion Land where people, guys like Joique and I are saying, please be patient. We don't think that these guys don't know what they're doing. We're just saying be patient. Hater, 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 hater. Can we wait for a little body of work on Patrick Mahomes before we start having these conversations?
Nope.
I
like,
mean,
knock it off.
it's
such a stupid exercise in futility.
I mean, we can sit back, we can chill, we can wait, but he's been to 2 Super Bowls in his early career.
Yep.
All right. 1-1. He's we see what happens, but he's definitely one of the he's gonna have a great career if he stays healthy. I think this guy gets it. I mean, even with him running around rapid, he wasn't getting any hope in that game with the receivers at all, O-line included. And so for him to even be able to get the passes that he was getting in that game off in the Super Bowl was nothing short of remarkable. I mean, falling down sideways, hitting the receiver in the chest with the ball, they dropping it, running around and having the receivers run for 10 seconds and getting the ball downfield, receivers not catching the ball. I mean, he was doing everything he could to put his team in a position to be holding up that trophy at the end of the game, and they couldn't get it done. And so that defense won them a championship. That game. But that wasn't the case all season. It wasn't.
Charles said our team is third in scoring in our region at 39.7 points a game and gave up 44 points a game. You didn't have Aaron Donald.
People talk about Mahomes like Casey was garbage before he got there. They weren't. No, they weren't trash, but they needed pieces.
You know what was interesting? I remember draft day because I was actually out in Allen Park, and do you know what a lot of people said? What the hell are the Chiefs doing? Isn't that interesting how that works out? What the hell are the Chiefs doing? Kind of like that handsome, strapping lad in Buffalo who came from the wilds of Wyoming.
Who? C.J. Spiller?
Came from the wilds of Wyoming, and everybody said, this guy can't throw. And he said,
Fred Jackson. Fred Jackson.
Go!
Fred Jackson.
Josh Allen, let's go.
Oh, okay. All right. What was that, Art?
Oh, it's time to go?
You said wrap it up?
Well,
all
that's
right,
something.
You can if you want. It's a Friday.
Have a great weekend.
FriYAY.
Make sure
Gang.
you check out the Detroit Dark Angels. You check out Art. It'll be a great time at Imagine. And let's go.
Gang.
LFG. Go!